Hello.
I assure you, they're
How
all
are you
in their
all
rightful place.
doing? Hopefully we're all doing good. Hello Nobu. Hello Bachi. How are we all doing today? Well, we're doing good. So we're gonna finish playing the Atomic Heart collab today. We're about halfway now. So we only have how many more? We have 6 more sections and then an epilogue. Don't just files. Yeah, I know. I'm not touching anything. So we need to do 7 more chapters actually, if you include the epilogue. So we have to do 7 more, which is the same amount we did last week. So we should be able to finish it all, and then we can move on to playing Triple Z, which it's been a week since I haven't played the update for Triple Z. I haven't pulled yet again since the last time I pulled for Romeo, so hopefully it'll be fine. So we'll see how it goes. I'm glad that after the first few couple days on social media, like they didn't put any more spoilers, because all the spoilers were already out, and most of the stuff that was like spoilers were like mostly the cutscenes, which the ones that I saw the most were like the dancing segment with Ramiel and Belle and Wise, which was already in the trailer to begin with. So I was like, okay, I didn't miss anything in terms of like accidentally seeing something in the thumbnails or something. So we were good. We were okay. So yeah, I have some talking points and some stuff that we need to watch later. But we'll do it as we play through. So let's get on to it. Heads up, I'm gonna be distracted. It's all good. I procrastinated with one of my games. I'm doing the whole event in under a day. Let's go, Nobu. Love it when we procrastinate. Okay, so last time we were here is that we got chased out by big robots, and now we found out who is the actual culprit here, and now we are moving our butts back to find the culprit who is actually behind this, and also to clear our names so we don't get chased out again by big robots, because I preferably don't want to get ganked by robots.
It's another one of them has gone barking mad. What the hell is going on? A little help here? Hold his legs down.
Affirmative.
Very fun.
Let me go! How many does that make so far?
Based solely on our observations, this is the 7th individual to experience a serious psychiatric break.
Very fun.
Crispy critters. Left. Are there any sedatives we can use on him? Think the repair vendor could synthesize some?
Ha, I don't think not in this case, because it would be way too easy to fix our problems like that.
The repair vendor has experienced a serious emotional malfunction, Comrade Major.
Damn it. You mean that crazy fridge can't even repair herself?
Oh, that is true. Yes, that we did the sussy fridge. Unfortunately. Okay, so the thing I wanted to say was that I saw some clips and people's fan art of FGO Fest for this year. Some of the stuff was really funny and some of it was like really cute. It was great. So I bookmarked a bunch of stuff on Twitter because I saw a bunch of things. And I wanted to talk about some stuff with FGO, but that was later. And then also the Reverse has the 3rd anniversary.
Thanks, ladies.
Trailer that came out, and also for the next part. In terms of story, I don't know if I'm pretty sure it's main story content that we're doing. I'm pretty sure, right? Because we haven't done. Have we done any main story content? Okay, no, the Laplace stuff I guess is like main story content. So, but that was like not a whole lot. So I'm assuming this is main story content, but we'll see. And the release
Wouldn't have
date on
expected these brainiacs
the
to be so
third
tough.
anniversary for
It'd be easier if they
Reverse
were robots.
is the same
All
week that
they
I
need is a
planned for
bullet to
us
the
to play
head.
FGO, which is like the worst timing ever. So because of that, and I really want to play FGO, and I want to like play the story and stuff like that. I might just play the last pseudo singularity on my own time, and then once I'm done, we can find a time to play or start Lost Belt, because I feel like that's more more interesting content for me to go through. Not to say that I don't think that this pseudo singularity will be interesting, but I think it would be more interesting for you guys to watch me play through Lost Belt. So I feel like that will be better, but
Comrade Major, please be
I don't know.
mindful of your choice of words. There are international experts present. We should not need to remind you of your mission.
So we can talk about that, and then we can kind of discuss it when we get closer to the date, because like I think before and after it, I think there's updates for other games and stuff like that. Also, I don't know if you remember a long time ago, I kept saying that there was a there was like this sketchy game, not sketchy game, but like the content of it was really weird and kind of like not a Atlas type game. But then like I remember that the art style was very much like similar to like Persona, and I was like, this is like a very Atlas style game, but like the content of the game doesn't feel like it. And I was trying to figure out what it was and stuff like that, and I couldn't end up figuring it out, and we were talking about it. Today I found a post online, and they were comparing prices of Switch games for sale. And I was looking at the post because they were making fun of the two different types of sales decrease, and also the two games that were on sale, and comparing them and stuff like that. And one of the games that they were comparing was the game. I looked at it and I was just like, wait, this looks kind of like one of the persons on like the official artwork for the game. I kind of googled it afterwards, and apparently this is the remake that's of the game I was trying to think about on Switch. And I looked it up and I was like, wait, this is that game that I was trying to remember, but I couldn't remember it. And I looked to see if it was made by Atlas or if it was like made by someone else, like a different company, but it just had that similar art style. And I looked and I was like, oh, no wonder when I looked this up before when we talked about this, it didn't show up, because it's a game made by Atlas and also Sega. And I was just like, oh, no wonder when I googled this originally it didn't come up, because I only to put this in, and I also was like, this is a very obscure game too, so like it wasn't gonna pop up anyways. So I was gonna show you the post that I found that was comparing the two games. But yeah, I'm not gonna actually show you the game itself, because like that stuff should not be shown on Twitch. But I'll show you like the image of the post I saw on social media, because I think it's kind of funny that this is the post that reminded me of the game.
Can it, Glove? You know that's not what I meant.
I mean, nobody said you had to stream the whole thing.
I've already got 7 of these lunatics.
Just been
There's
making
no telling
you
if
stream
or when
it
the rest of this
to make
crowd
you
are
actually
gonna
play,
join
so
them.
it doesn't take a year to see Dad. True. I don't want to see my dad though. That's the thing. But speaking of my dad,
Plus,
I can't believe, because I watched the 11th anniversary video for FGO, and it's content for Lost Belt, I think. Yes, it's content for Lost Belt. Or is it for the new part that came out? I don't remember.
Oh,
Let me double check.
That
But point being is, I was
How'd your
watching it,
investigation pan out,
and
right?
while I was watching it, I was kind of like, I was trying to watch it, and then I was looking at all the like the characters and stuff that were in it, I was like, oh, maybe I'll recognize some people here and there.
Logs with the official invitee list.
And
besides the supposed young
I
doctors, there was
could point out like a few
mismatched
people at the
record,
beginning,
a journalist.
like because of either their weapons or because of like certain characters and stuff like that, or whatever. But then later, during like the later half of it and close to the end, I could actually point out more people because there was one section with silhouettes. Out of the 4 silhouettes, I could only name 2 people, and one of them, I was sitting on it for a long time thinking it wasn't someone, and then I realized, no, I'm just right, and I'm doubting myself. And then afterwards, just there was like at the end, there was just straight up like people that I just know, like there was like Karna, there was Arjuna, what else was there? There was Ku, his dad, which, oh god.
What's
what
that
else was
sound?
There was I'm trying to remember what else was there. There's a bunch of other people. So I was just like, that's very fun. I can actually point out some people, surprisingly.
Warning. Large heat signature detected.
Ordeal Call 3 Archetype Inception. I looked it up again. It's for it says 11th anniversary Cosmos in the Lost Belt. So it's Lost Belt content pretty much. So, but anyways, while I was also watching it, other than the fact I couldn't point out some people, I just was watching it sitting there and I'm just like, I'm confused. Because I haven't played it yet, so I don't know what this is talking about. But also, I just was just like, this is just depressing. Like, I don't have to know what's going on, but I'm kind of, this is just sad. And also, there's just people that I know that are fighting each other, and I'm just like, oh, bro. Or at least, like, the video for the anniversary made it seem that way anyways. So, I don't know. But I was just depresso. Also, not the most recent content. No. I guess they decided to make an 11th anniversary, like video for it, I guess. I don't know. Because this just recently came out, like not that long ago, when, FGO Fest, like, happened. Cause, like, FGO Fest happened, like people were talking about it, like, over on the weekend. So, I assumed it happened,
identifying machine
recently.
code MA9 Bellyash.
That
I
the
think
one that
mid
switched
was
itself on?
more like a summary then. Okay. It was good. It was good animation and good artwork. But I mean, like, FGO does that. And they do make good, like videos and stuff for the anniversary anyway. So, not surprised. But I was just like, man, this is just sad.
Please don't hurt me.
Because I really just wanted to,
Please, listen.
have a chill time watching it. Well, I definitely got their attention by doing that.
You're saying this Maxim guy is behind the attack?
That's right. The files we found in the access logs from the Bellyash should prove it.
What do you think about that, Glove?
Allow me a moment, Major.
Well, at least we explained ourselves here, so they listened, so that's good.
Analysis complete. There are 2 unauthorized access logs in the MA9's database. The access exploit used is materially similar to the one we found in Nora's log. But there is a newer entry, and it appears that the second hacker has left a program behind that I am unable to parse.
That would be me. It's a patented and highly classified coding language. I'd advise against removing it for now. Otherwise, Maxim might regain control.
How's progress on FGO current
here.
event? That
There seems to be a
one's
record of how our
attached to
guy
Ordeal
broke into the
Call
network.
3, like a prequel
And
event.
includes
I
the same
finished
one they
it.
used
I'm
to
just
crack the
doing like the extra hard content now, and just trying to get all the
Affirmative.
points to get all the rewards
It
and
is
stuff
reasonable
from it.
to conclude
So
that Maxim
I'm done
is
the whole thing
responsible
now.
for the
So
malfunctions affecting
I've
Nora,
finished
the
everything.
VLV-A6, and
It's
this
okay. I'm just
MA9
glad that
Bayash.
I got to see some of my boys,
And therefore,
which is
that
great.
he is also responsible
Which is
for
kind
the
of funny
Rider
because
attack
the
on
way
the
that I saw them is
exhibition
just, can I eat spicy food? And I sat there just
If
like,
our foreign friends are correct, that may only be part of his plans. According to these files, he may also have tampered with the thought devices.
So what's he aiming at?
how'd you
He's
like the
already
part at
demonstrated
the
sophistication with
old
robotics.
song?
Suggests he could
It
have
was-
easily adapted the thought device.
That was
To start
fun.
with,
That was
he is
interesting.
likely using
I didn't
his
like
own
this
device to control the
entire.
facility's robots remotely. But
I think like this entire section. Sorry, it was hard for me to listen to people talking and also me talking at the same time for a minute because he was talking about a lot of things for a minute. I usually can like do both at the same time. But they're doing a lot of explaining in the game right now. Hello Evie, how are you? I like that part. It was fun. It was wacky. I mean, like the whole like thing, the whole event in general. I liked it overall. It was good. It was fun. I'm just like, it's very wacky and strange. But yeah. A little exhausted from work today, but good. You? I am pretty chill. It is, however, it is gonna be hot this week. So I am not liking that. Finally, that the fires and the smoke coming from the fires have blown in the wind towards where I am. So now today I woke up and I was like, the sun's just orange now. So unfortunately, but hopefully it gets better soon, because that's not very fun for everyone. Not good for environment because trees on fire. Not good for us because we breathe it in, and also kind of sucks because you know, firefighters and stuff like that, because you know they're on the job all day, all night, and then you know it's also risky work too. So that too. So hopefully things will cool off, or hopefully the weather changes somehow and it starts raining, because it would help a whole lot. But yeah. Oh yeah, that was pretty smoky. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I have to scroll up for a minute, Nobu. I didn't read your comment before. Karna and you're an A-man were having spicy fun in that section. Yes, they were. Alicia, it was so funny because he was eating the curry and then he's just like, I can do it if you just attack me, because then I can focus better. And I was just like, bro, what is this logic? And the Karna's just like, I got you, man. And then started beating him up. And I'm just like, guys, what's happening? And then it's like strat work. And I was just like, what the frick? How does this is what's wrong with you guys? It's why do my boys have to do this? Hello, animal. Hello. How are you doing? Smoke from your end got blown over to us too. We have the smoke fog here, and the fires aren't even that close. Although it cued me and my friends to saying Red Sun in our group chat. Yeah. Okay, the thing that I think I hate the most about the fires currently right now that's happening is the fact that, like, I think it was like last month when the fire started, because Trump's like, oh, Canada is not doing enough to help, so we tax them more on like goods and stuff. And I'm just like, bro, legitimately, we help you guys all the time. Why are you... We're helping you, like, right now. What do you mean? And I'm just like, what the... Why? I was like, literally, I thought about it for a minute. I was just like, bro, after that, what he said, I'm like, we should just not. But it'd just be bad for the environment, because then, you know, if we don't help, then it'll just make it worse. And then... more trees burn down, which is bad. So I just think it's kind of dumb. Why do people say things when they shouldn't? Animo, soaked non-stop rain on me, and Animo, we need that rain over here. We need it here in North America right now. You are alive, Animo. Welcome.
It's only logical to conclude his aim was to bring about an international uproar, to disrupt the launch of Collective 2.0.
You have joined us today for crazy robots. Yes.
If that's the case,
Because
could
we
he
are doing
also have something to
the
do with
reverse
what's happening
collab
to the
with
scientists?
Atomic Heart, if you've ever played or heard of that game. You know what I do to cope? I just pretend that the red sun is just gonna release all somewhere. That doesn't make it better. That's just basically me. Okay, that's not coping. For me, that's just like essentially telling myself I'm just chucking rock, and I prefer not in a typhoon. Hot robots from Russia. Yes, I guess so. I just wanted some cute robots, but I don't get that. At most, I think the twins are like pretty looking, cause like, cause I think what's her name? I think Lucy's also very nice looking. I think she's pretty, without the face too, because at some point in her ascension, she does have face. But yeah, I just want cute robots. Instead, I get okay robots and scary ones that will chase me down and murder me. So yes.
A reasonable hypothesis, to be certain.
Look, I'm just a
Crispy
robot
critters, we've jabbered enough.
as well.
Let's just find this asshole and beat the truth out of him. Do we know his location, ladies?
I propose V1. Fair enough.
There have not been any registered turbine departures since the beginning of the attack. We can infer that the suspect is still somewhere within the confines of this platform.
From Ultra Kill. From Ultra Kill? Okay, let me look at this. Because my brain's like, okay, let me Google this, because... Holy shite. What? What's wrong, Animo?
if he's still here, then he must have intended to observe things from a secure location.
I feel like I've seen this before somewhere. Or at least like I've seen this game. Maybe I'm just wrong. But to reply to your comment about the robot, looks fine. It's not like the worst or
Is there a room in this facility where you might be able to
Worst or
monitor the
best thing?
entire exhibition center? Somewhere secure?
if you want cute robots and download PGR, at least we actually have some guy bots like Watanabe, the one with the skin to dress like Alec. Let me Google this.
Excluding offline locations. Analyzing security and monitoring feasibility.
Wait, I might have seen this guy
Conclusion.
before.
The power control room.
Hold on a minute, I might have seen this guy before. Oh yes, I have seen this character before. I have seen this character. He is kind of cute. There's also another character I've seen from this game before that I think I've mentioned before that I was like, I like this guy. But let me look. Because I feel like that would be kind of funny. Can I just not get a list of just purely male characters? This would be very helpful to me, but I guess not. So
Do we have some way to check if he's there?
we'll just deal with it. No, okay, no, that is not. Okay, I guess I'll just have to scroll. Doing it the old-fashioned way. Let me read what you said. Quadrill. Oh man. And oh, V1. I thought he was some. Oh, I see, Evie. I've never played the game, so I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I said that I might have seen it maybe in passing before, but not sure. Machine, I will cut you down, break you apart, display the form of your form processor. Oh, okay. I see. It's stuck in my brain. I'm not gonna read the whole thing because I don't feel like reading the whole thing. Also, like, Kamo or dumb great sword gamer boy. I mean, oh, this thing twin. Oh, here, let me look.
Affirmative. Provided the communication system linking these locations is not damaged.
I'm also just looking through oh, here he is. There we go. As we are speaking about him, I was looking through a list and he showed up.
Are you there, Comrade Maxim? We must conclude that your attack on this facility and the staff here has some specific purpose or goal. Are you willing to open negotiations?
No response. Maybe he's not home?
Oh, right.
Comrade, you should be warned that...
Maxim, we've been to your hideout. We know you were there recently. We saw things from your childhood there. Your belongings, the toys you played with, even your family photos. A woman there, Tamara, told us your real name is Vanya.
That monologue is essentially my own version
I
of
recognize your voice. Dr. Virgin,
infinite
I presume.
playwork speech or something.
You're wasting
I
your
don't know.
time.
Man,
And you don't have a lot of that
such
left.
a funny
You're
character.
about to get what you deserve.
Right.
Every single one of you drooling
Best one
lackeys
to
of that
not.
hacked
I
Sechenov.
see.
I'm not going anywhere. So if you're planning to kill me, do it. But it won't stop a damned thing.
This guy's got a death wish. What's he planning?
Whatever it is, he's made it clear where to find him. The power control room.
Hey, Alexei! Stay with me, pal! Somebody, please! He needs help!
Oh, of course. More people.
I'm here. What's happening? I don't know. He's starting to seize up like the others.
Tie me up. Don't let me.
Ah, yeah, got it.
Oh, lol. There's a guy named Roland in PGR. I just pull him because of funny other things.
Crispy critters. Can't wait to get my hands on that son of a bitch. Hold things down here for me, will you, ladies? I'm about to carve a warpath straight to him.
Comrade Major, before he severed the connection, Maxim warned that killing him would not be sufficient to stop his plans. Perhaps further investigation is needed.
Thank you. So we don't do anything.
And what's
bad.
your big idea? Wait around until all these eggheads crack?
It remains a matter of critical importance that we determine the nature of their neurological distress.
Roland was an enemy in the game starting arc. Now he's like a free enemy. Oh, I see. I see. It's because I played this other game that's called Library of Runa, and there's this character named Roland in it.
Hold on.
And
I think I have a theory.
he made quite an impression on me, and
Go
every single
on.
time I think of see the name Roland, I just think about him.
Alexei put on his device a little before I did. So maybe these things are a kind of ticking time bomb? The longer you wear one, the more likely any little bump will set you off? That would explain why it isn't happening all at once.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
But that means we're all in danger of going off without warning.
I mean, it's like the reason why
includes
I
me.
pulled Jinshi in Wua. It's because I was making a joke like, ha, because I watched and read
There's no reason to
Apothecary
think I'm
Diary.
immune.
I was just
I
like,
polymerized myself
oh,
and installed the device around the same time as they did.
one of the characters in the series his name is Jinshi. So I thought it'd be funny.
This
But also
wasn't the
because I
data
was
we
like,
were hoping to
Durgan.
collect.
I wonder what you do when you bump into FGO's Roland or Star Saber. That's a good question.
I know you wanted
I've
a
seen
deeper
him before,
understanding
maybe I
of this
have.
world. But why did you take such a massive risk? Think about the ramifications. You could lose your mind. Or worse, your life. This is an absolute disaster. I should never
Oh, I just
have let
googled what
things
he
get
looks
this
like.
far.
I've seen him before.
There's always a method to these things, Mesmer. We aren't finished yet. Progress requires risk. We've always believed that. As researchers, we discover truth through experimentation. Now, we have one critical piece of the puzzle and the minds to crack it.
Are you suggesting we try to dissect a thought device to pinpoint how it causes these psychotic breaks?
Precisely.
Yay, we disassemble things. I love doing this. Time to disassemble.
You're right. There's no use complaining now. We have an opportunity to make the most of the time we have left.
You're kidding me. We're going to rely on a couple of teenagers to fix this. Nah, fuck that. Back to plan A. I'm gonna go beat the answers out of Maxim.
Wait, Major. The people here need you. Besides, he already made his intentions clear. He'll die before telling us anything. We have to solve this problem ourselves. What's more, it seems your companion is the only one here with any working knowledge of the thought device. We'll need his help.
Someone still needs to get him before he causes more trouble.
Then allow me to go. As a neutral party, I might have a better chance to negotiate with him.
Are you insane?
It's okay. We do stuff like that.
This is
It's
a life
normal.
or death operation, kid. Not a field trip. I'm not about to let you walk out there and get torn apart by those robots.
I was gonna pause the press. I was gonna press the pause button, and then I accidentally pressed the wrong button. Feel like I didn't click it again. Yeah, don't worry, man. We do this on a normal, regular day basis. So it's all fine. It's okay. As I think about the last couple of main story updates for the game, I'm just like, yep, it's okay.
We will not let that happen, Comrade Major.
This is just another Tuesday for us, P3 True. It is just another Tuesday.
I know it may be hard to believe, but we're trained researchers. I was practically raised in the lab.
We may have come here under false pretenses, but we're proven and capable scientists. We can handle this.
Go guys, do it! We go kick some butt.
I guess that means the summit's back on.
Let's go! I love convincing people. What are we doing? Are you running? Oh.
The power control room is up this staircase. We must travel another 80 meters forward, turn left, and then reach the room at the end of the corridor. Our present speed may not be sufficient given the threat Maxim poses to the facility. Comrade, would you allow me to carry you?
If that's what's needed.
Oh. We get scooped up by the robot. Nope, now we're running fast.
Structural failure imminent. Please brace for impact. The sudden lockdown of that doorway is unlikely to have been accidental. Maxim may be aware of our approach. Comrade Doctor, are you hurt?
I'm fine. It's only the dust.
Apologies, comrade. I will attempt to warn you should I perform a slide of that nature in the future.
It's quite all right. Let's just keep moving.
Bro, I swear, this building is just gonna fall on top of us.
Warning, large heat signature approaching from above.
That or robots, again. Actually, no, what am I saying? Of course there's robots.
Scanning. Heavy firepower detected. Another Beliash variant adapted by Maxim. Defensive matrices engaged.
Okay, more fight. Okay. Team. Where are people? People. Where are people? There we go. Let me just... Oh, okay, never mind. I don't need to reorganize you guys. Okay.
Prepare to engage.
Button pressing! Ew. Not more robots. Get me out of here.
Activating. Auto code overclock restrictions lifted.
Computation check.
All right, time to crack some codes.
Doom awaits within.
Another unsolvable clue.
An accurate reading.
Cherish life.
Repolymerizing. Interacting with polymer.
Oh, well.
Please, go ahead. There's work left here to be done.
I guess that works too.
We have 2 unused thought devices to examine before we poke around in anyone's head.
Look at this! It's so pretty! Very good. But I mean, like, illustrations in the game are really good normally, so...
Let me see them. This device appears to be around 3 grams heavier than its technical specifications.
Go on then. Let's poke around inside.
As you say, Major. That is unusual.
Oh. We found something.
This residue shouldn't be here.
I do believe we've discovered our smoking gun.
So, what is it?
See that? Something broke apart when we opened it up, spilling out this gunk.
Allow me to conduct a quick analysis. It's a synthetic compound. A dissolving capsule made of polymer-soluble material with a biogel inside. Oh, I understand now.
Understand what? Enough
Hi,
with the
Mirai.
suspense.
I'm at the mall, sadly.
Simply put,
my
I
mouse,
believe Maxim
phone,
inserted a capsule of
on mute.
polymer-soluble
I'm just
material
here to say hi
into
to
these
everyone.
thought devices.
It's all good.
Once it
hello,
makes
Nono.
contact with the user's own polymer,
Hopefully you are
the capsule
having a good
begins to
time at the
degrade,
mall.
breaking with time or pressure until it releases its contents directly into their bloodstream.
Make it simple for me, Chuck.
It's a poisonous time bomb.
So, when it goes off, it shoots a crazy pill straight into their brains?
We'll need to do further tests to determine its full effects, but it's possible that the toxin may ultimately be fatal.
We don't have time for empty speculation, gentlemen. May I take a look?
You can't hear anything, sadly. It's all good. Well, I have to go. Bye, everyone. Hee Bye-bye, no. This man is so impatient. He can't stand still.
We done yet? I'm getting a cramp standing like this.
Bro, we need to keep this man occupied. We need him to do something. It's okay. Just start doing push-ups. I'll sit on you. To be extra weight. Not that I think this would be difficult for him to begin with, but I think it would be funny.
Almost. Hold me higher. I can't see the screen.
Yeah. What did I do to deserve this? I should be out there smashing heads.
Oh, I understand now. I forgot. Yes. Yes. Robot is indeed a glove, so yeah, he'd just be he'd just be standing there with his hands wherever. Oh, it's funny. It's okay. I got some keys. Jingle, jingle. True. I think it's funny how he's just like, I can't stand here. I have to go and do something. And I'm just like, bro, just stand. It's
You
important.
are a vital asset to this operation, Major. I couldn't have done this without you.
Oh, gee. You're gonna make me tear up, Charles.
I think I've isolated the substance. Do you recognize this molecular structure, X?
Hello, Dom. How are you doing?
No. It could be that this molecular structure is unique to the science of this world. Maybe we can preserve a sample for study back at Laplace.
You do understand your life may depend on this, don't you? Is there a chemist here? We're having trouble identifying this substance.
I can help. I have a doctorate in medicinal biochemistry.
You did seem to be an expert in intoxicants. Have you sobered up yet?
Call me a drunk if you like, but I'm a drunk that got invited to this international summit. Now show me the damned report.
I think this is funny. Got some good news, Ariel, and about this game. Okay, what is it? Good news is good news.
I thought you said you were scientists. This one is almost trivial. Even a high schooler could identify it. Oh, but this is a tricky one. Its structure looks similar to adamantane. It's a novel kind of synthetic neurotoxin. Quite brilliant, in fact. Maxim could have gotten a patent certificate from the Discovery and Invention Committee.
Focus, please. You're all in serious danger.
I can make a list of compounds that may help neutralize the toxin, but there's no way to guarantee anything. In an ideal clinical environment, we would run trials to determine effective antidotes. Are there any lab animals here?
If only we'd invited Medicine Pocket along.
I doubt we'll be able to find any living animals here. We'll have to test the reactivity on blood samples. Maybe we can collect it from the scientists that have died.
I would advise against that. There are too many variables in testing blood from deceased subjects. We need living cellular tissue.
Hold on a minute. Isn't there an obvious fix for all of this?
Major, I assure you, if there were, we would have thought of it before now.
Hear me out. Why don't we just rip these things off of everyone's head before they can release the poison?
Call me a drunk, just show me the dang report. At least he's useful when he needs to be. That is true. That is true. I mean, like, you know, you, like, yeah. I was gonna say something, but I'm like, that statement, very true. Very true. At least he's not doing anything while he's here, because if he was drunk at the beginning and also not helping us and being dead weight, then I'd be like, bro, what the fuck? I got an invitation to a big fall event with potentially high profits. Oh, that's good. Because this economy sucks. And jobs suck. Well, if you're trying to look for a job, it sucks. And also, jobs in general now, depending what job you have, also sucks. So, yeah.
Absolutely not.
Maxim accounted for that particular possibility, unfortunately. The capsule is purposefully fragile. Once it's been connected, any kind of tampering with the device is likely to break it early. It's an ingenious trap.
You see, Major? It's too risky. We could end up hastening their descent into madness rather than saving them.
Excuse me, sorry, but that seems.
Simply put, we do more harm than good.
And this game will provide assist characters to everything, including main story, to combat power creep. I see. Wait, but isn't there like an did they put like an easy mode in if you like do bad at the game? Because that's why I started playing the game again, because like I was stuck on doing Isolde boss, and then they're like, we're gonna put an easy mode in it, so then if you don't want to do it normally, you can do it easier. But I guess like even that's not enough, I guess. This game has power creep. That's well, not to say that this game doesn't have power creep, it's just I haven't noticed it as much. Like the worst, like I said, the only times I struggle in a fight at this point is not because my characters are bad, it's because I don't know the freaking gimmick of the boss. It's the gimmicks that get me, it's not my characters. And also sometimes, depending on which game, I'm just bad at playing the game. Because a lot of these games I play have the auto function, and I grind and do a lot of the auto function. So, one button pressing, less optimal. But yeah.
Okay, got it. Just figured I'd make sure we weren't missing the obvious.
Actually, don't worry, man. I'm pretty sure if that was an option, we just go around and start ripping these off people's heads. It'd be a lot easier. Yep, the assist function would allow you use hyper carries to get all of the clear drops. Okay.
Now what? Do we just hope no one dies between now and whenever we can round up some guinea pigs?
Actually, Major, you might just have inspired me. In absentia of any Cavia Porcellus, we do have the next best thing.
You're crazy.
What?
We extract a reduced dosage of the neurotoxin and inject it into me. Then, we test out the antidote systematically until one works.
Oh, yes! We use ourselves as test subjects! I love it when this game does that. Well, no, you should never do that, but this game does it a lot. And for some reason, everyone in Laplace, I understand it because we're all like science nerds, like crazy science nerds. and we decide to use ourselves as test subjects, but do not do that, please. I would appreciate that.
You already sound insane.
Sacrifice Twitter. True, fair.
Gutsy move, but are you sure about this kid? Besides, how do we know your device hasn't already triggered? If we inject more of that stuff into you, even an antidote might not be enough.
It's the best solution I can see. Given I only became polymerized earlier today, I should be especially sensitive to a polymer-based poison. My reaction will be easiest to observe in small, controlled doses. It's what Madame Lucy would do.
That is true. She did use herself.
No, it isn't. She would never approve of such an irresponsible act of self-sacrifice. Nor will I.
Right, because that hasn't happened here yet.
Let's just hope that Vertin can convince Maxim to give up an antidote. I won't allow you to gamble your life on this while there is still a chance to find the solution another way.
Sorry, miss, but I think your colleague is right. Dangerous as his plan is, we don't have time to wait. Every minute that passes, more of us could be exposed.
This is exactly what I was afraid of, X. Your irresponsible nature is practically infectious. You just had to drag this whole world down with that special brand of arcanist madness.
Hold on, Mesmer. I didn't set off this chain of events. Call me a mad scientist if you like, but I don't deserve the blame for what's happening here.
This is like that you are not an arcanist. Moment with all. Yeah. I love how everybody in Laplace is like that. Everyone's had like a moment at some point where they've said something to someone else and they're like that pretty much. And I'm just like, damn guys, can we not do this? I would gladly appreciate it, please. It's okay, everyone in Laplace is just like that. They call each other out and they also bigger with each other, so it's fine. We're all gay, broke, and self-sacrifice. Okay, the first part, I don't know about that one. Maybe they give off the vibe of that, considering, like, JoJo is 100% not like that, but, like, it definitely 100% does not beat those allegations in any way, shape, or form. It gives off that vibe, like, 99% of the time. So, what am I to say about that? Yes, the other two, 100%.
I don't care who's to blame. I still won't let you do this to yourself.
Bro, okay, if I say that I will, then would that make it any better? I don't think it would.
This isn't the time to argue, kids. Maybe you're infecting me with arcane madness, or maybe the poison already got to my head. Doesn't matter. I'll do it. I'll be your guinea pig. Besides, I've put myself through regular trials of intoxication for most of my life. What's another neurotoxin?
Okay.
That's not the point.
Thank you for the hydrate.
No, it's not. The point is that I'm not letting a kid put himself on the line on my account. My vision's starting to get blurry. Good bet I'm already exposed, so let's get on with it.
If that's the case, we may as well try. But I'm not happy with it.
All right, nice and tight.
Well, I get to sit here while I watch people do testings on other people. Which I prefer not to.
Kid. You don't have to do this yourself if you don't agree. It's a simple injection.
Shush. I'm the only other person here with medical experience. I would never have allowed anyone to do this back home. I guess I'm the mad scientist now.
For a simple NPC, Ethan having because characterization than the protagonist. True.
Your body temperature is rising, likely a reaction to the toxin or the antidote.
What's up?
How do you
Hi,
feel?
App. How are you?
My limbs are numb, and my eyes are losing focus. Feels like I'm staring up at the northern lights.
First antidote not working. We'll observe you over the next 5 minutes and then try the next one.
Mesmer?
What now? We're doing what you wanted, aren't we? Just leave me to my work.
Hopefully you're having a good day, App. And hopefully you're not boiling alive, unlike me.
The antidotes could react to each other if applied on the same subject. So, why not try the next one on me?
Rah!
It's about time. I'm beginning to experience symptoms. Diplopia, nausea, the works.
You better come back with a solution, Burton.
I'm good, just relaxing. How are you? I am good, other than just boiling alive because it is becoming hot this week. And getting chased by robots
Combat
here.
concluded. No signs of injury or damage. We should return to our mission, comrades.
Left. Are you alright?
Running diagnostic.
Are you hurt?
Negative. Test complete. All systems functioning. We can proceed. The breach in the ceiling will allow us to compensate for lost time. Transport mode activated.
Why is it getting hotter even if there are some rainfall? Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's been a couple days where it's like
Again,
hot, like
please
in
brace for
20,
impact.
like 20 to like 25
Not
degrees.
to worry.
And
I feel quite
then
safe in your arms.
It says it's supposed to
I
like
am pleased
rain,
to hear that, comrade
but then it's
doctor.
like, even though it says rain, it's like, oh, it's like a drizzle for a little bit and then it stops, or it like pours really hard and then it stops. And I'm like, what's the point, man? Doesn't help. I mean, I do boil alive when I step outside. Oh, right. Yes, you did tell me that before. So, sun already badge normally.
Please be careful, comrade.
Any
We
more
advise
would be
you to
just
stay outside
really,
of
really
the
bad.
room until it is secured.
That must be why Sechenov always preferred the company of robots. Always ready to sacrifice themselves for the good of humanity.
I slept in the rain.
I wonder
and the
what you
night
really think.
Felt hot as hell.
Do
Oh,
you see other robots
okay.
as your people? Does that emotion module of yours prick with doubt or pain when you see your kind die?
We are not obligated to answer your questions, Maxim.
Oh. I suppose the real question is, can a robot truly even die? That's a question that would have fascinated me when I was younger.
Maxim, what did you do to the thought devices?
What makes you think I would tell you?
I'm not from here. I don't know what Collective 2.0 means to you or to this country. I just want to understand.
Oh, so you just get humidity and heat then? Like drizzle that you evaporated into 0 degrees Celsius. Evaporate. Yes, very fun. I mean, like, today was just, there was like no wind, it was just humid. Like, there are days where it's like, if it's like anything from like 28 to like 30 sometimes, it's like really humid. But most of the time, if it's like in the 20s to mid 20s, it's like there's like a breeze. At least with cool air, sometimes it's like just hot air, and I'm like, ew, gross.
You expressed concerns about it before. Maybe you think the world would be better off without it. I don't know. But what I do know is that what you've done here is wrong. Whatever the intention was, it wasn't worth killing innocent people.
Whatever the intention. You're more right than you know, young lady. But I'm not special. Making ends justify the means. That's just the way we do things here. Haven't you figured that out?
Can I just say that is the most like not creative way to tell me that? I don't know, I feel like that's such a you know, like stereotype thing that any villain / bad guy would say in a situation like that. I don't know, that's just my vibes from it. But then I also complained about the fact last week about them having like his writing written on like the blueprints. So like they didn't have to do that. They just basically said, oh, here, let me point it out very obviously to you. Which I don't think they needed to. Like, there's only so many people in this collab already that are relevant characters. So I'm just like, at some point, you're gonna cross off people, right? In your head. So, like, you're gonna figure it out at some point that he's the one doing it. So I don't see why that they had to do that, but I don't know. I came in terms with the fact that this is a turn your brain off kind of story. Yeah. Which is kind of like sad. Like, I'm not gonna complain about the beginning section, because the beginning section is, you know, you gotta explain, you know, some of the background for this for the game, right? Because some people haven't played the game, so they need a bit more information, and kind of, you know, introduces it a bit. But like, anything after that is like okay. I think the thing that bothers me the most is that blueprint section, and then this, I don't know if it's just him or his monologue that I don't like. I don't know. We'll find out what's the reason. If the reason is not very good, then I guess they just wrote this character not that great. But yeah. Like, everything else, like, is fine. It's okay to me. Which is kind of, like, sad, because, like, I like the other collab for, like, Assassin's Creed. So I'm kind of just like, is it because of, like, the game? Or is it, like, that the collab this time around is not that great, or like, what? Like, I can't tell, because, like, they did such a good job. Or at least to me, like, they did a really good job with the Assassin's Creed one, and then this one is, like, not as great. I haven't gotten very into it. Not to say that, like, I'm not having a fun time. It's just, like, not as much. Exactly. Even if the last collab was glorified at Cassandra did something, that tells you to pay attention. Yeah. Like I said, I know just as little, like, about this game as, like, Assassin's Creed, right? So, like, for me, the fact that the Assassin's Creed one was at least more interesting, and, you know, they still did, like, the, you know, they had to explain certain things, you know, you had a simple story, but they didn't point things out too obviously, even though the plot was very simple. It still was, you know, interesting, and it was good, and I got really invested in it, and I really liked the characters. I even ended up liking Cassandra, considering, like I said, I didn't know she existed, and I didn't even know the game she came from to begin with. Like, the only reason why I know Ezio is because people talk about him quite a bit when talking about Assassin's Creed. Or because of, you know, like, like certain memes about the game or certain things that have become popular about the game. I just know from just being on the internet. So like, it kind of sucks, man. Like, this plot also is not very complicated. It's very simple and straightforward. So I'm like, the things that I don't like about it, I'm like, yeah, just don't do it. If it was for something a little more complicated, then maybe. But like, even though it's more complicated and there's more moving parts, like, Reverse doesn't do that in general. Like, even with like the main story, when you have like multiple things happening at once, or like, you know, updates of like back-to-back updates of things that are events that are happening at the same time or whatever, or you know, there's lots of, you know, complicated things or a lot of moving parts in the main story. They don't like straight up just point things out to you. They at least like, hey, these are clues, people are saying certain things, and you know, you should pay attention and remember these things. And then, you know, they kind of give you clues to go in that direction. They don't just straight up say, hey, this person here, bad. Because like, I think it's really weird.
We will experience all this over
Alright,
and over
let me
again.
do the fight. I've complained enough. Oh, I forgot to change people! It's fine, I'll just work with what I have. This is the worst ass... I don't even have the tank with me! This is the worst thing that I could have ever done by accidentally misclicking. You know what? I'm gonna work with it. It'll be fine. We got this. I believe in people.
No, he'll know what to do. Always arguing.
I believe in people.
Stars.
A wonderful dream.
Also, I find event fights aren't that bad. Also, at least it's not like the boss fight, so we're good.
Ridiculous.
So it shouldn't be that bad.
Interacting with Polymer. Polymer release function engaged.
There we go. We did. Roger is technically a tank. Ah, I was thinking about someone else. Wait, I should show you later. I forgot her name. Let me read what you said, Dom, here. Unfortunately, it really came down to good characters, siblings versus sole antagonist. You basically gotten the bulk of the plot at this point with the boss fights on Climax X. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, the story at this point is kind of basically telling you that, right? They either figure out the antidote, or, you know, Virgin convinces him to, you know, tell her, right? So it's one or the other. Interesting. Maybe tank or right. Conduct is just a worse relation. Fair enough.
Target down. Area secured.
Okay, I need to check next time. I don't know why they automatically just put those characters in for me. Because it was different from because I already set people previously for the last fight before this, so I don't know why the game just didn't take those same characters and put them in. That's what usually they do, what the game does.
Please, Maxim, tell us. Is there an antidote, or at least some way to prevent exposure?
Is that your best effort? The Argentum unit would have at least brought truth serum.
If you were trying to stop Collective 2.0 from launching, you already succeeded. There's no way they'll release it on schedule after everything that happened here. Do more people really need to die just to make this a bigger scandal?
Sechenov deserves every punishment coming to him. But you're right. I never wanted people to suffer in vain.
Oh my god. This is like... Okay, if he literally just stops, I will literally just, like, chuck someone out of a window right now. I will ask, who was Who on this team that decided to do this collab has watched Tokyo Revengers or has read the series? Because this is a moment of like me watching and reading Tokyo Revengers and watching Takemichi convince literally someone by just talking. Because if you don't know anything about this series, main character, basically it's just about people fighting a lot, gang fights. But the main character, he's very bad at fighting. But you know what he has what he's OP and he has plot armor for? Talking. Every single time. Where a character should not be convinced of what he says it, and then they are convinced. And I say, that is not how it works. You can't just do this. Like, literally, one of my favorite characters in that show, in that series, subtracting that character from the plot, because the plot is like meh after some point, literally, he's just like, yeah, this is gonna happen. And then my favorite character is just like, oh shit, okay, I believe in you. And I'm like, there's no reason why you should believe him. He's never told you anything about this. Like, bro. I will cry as that happens. Now, this is the most creative thing they did in this story. Okay, hopefully it is, because I will be mad if they don't make it good. Roll for persuasion, nat 20. Basically, Evie, pretty much, Takemichi rolls a nat 20 each time. And then I'm just saying, this is dumb. Okay, wait. You remember our first interaction was, what is that? I can't say his name correctly. God damn it. Yes. I'm going to continue while we talk.
There is an antidote.
It's a nat 20 followed by a nat 1. Oh god, lords.
Abnormal heart rhythm detected. Comrade Doctor, be careful. He may be engaging in deception.
I love how they're like, here's a lie detector. It's a nat 20. Oh, sorry. No, I literally read that. Why do I feel like I didn't read it? Damn, I'm bad.
It's all right. Please, Maxim, just share it with us.
It's a simple antidote. Though, I'm afraid I'll be taking the first dose. One shot of lead to end the suffering of a hopeless man in this hopeless country!
Maxim, no!
Should I have said I should have seen this coming? Yeah, I feel like I am. I'm gonna say it. I should have just seen it coming, because like there's a part of me that I rolled my eyes when he did that, and I'm like, bro. We even had like basically a human lie detector there. Okay, but like to be honest, when he said that at the beginning, where he's like, there's an antidote, I believed him like 0%. And he aims for the frontal lobe. True. The bullet of 1943. Hello, Chip. How are you? Okay, so all we need is some lead to neutralize the poison. I'll grab some pencils. Evie, don't do that. I don't think that that's gonna work. It's okay. I was gonna say, since we were talking about lead and pencils, when I was in school, I used lead pencils, and I accidentally somehow got the lead pencil stabbed on the side of my wrist, on my right hand, and when I tried to pull the lead pencil out, the lead part snapped from it, so I tried to like grab the small piece of lead that was still stuck in my wrist and pull it out, but I guess I missed some, because like if you look at my wrist, there's like a gray spot on my like wrist now from where the lead is, so it's very fun. Well, I don't know. Do I like the fact he's like... Like, do I like the fact where he's like, no, debate. I'm actually just gonna murder this guy. Do I like that? No, because I feel like that's such a basic kind of like thing for someone evil and bad to do. I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking really negatively because of how I don't like how this story is going so far. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Don't pencils use graphite? We just call them lead pencils. Yes. But I like asked like my doctor if it's bad, and they're like, oh, like sometimes that happens, and you might get lead stuck in your like wrist or whatever. But like because the amount is so small, and also like over time, like the negative things of having like graphite in your like inside you is not bad. It's just like if there's just an open wound after it, I'm like, no, like literally there was no open wound. My skin just closed in on top of like where the lead was accidentally stabbed into my wrist. And like to be fair, it was like very little. Like little as in like where the part I tried to pull off and the little bit that was stuck, I would need like tiny tweezers to pull out the rest and dig through my wrist. So it was indeed very small. Very washing plates. We do the washi the plates. Okay, hopefully we find ourselves a cure. Because this man just says we're gonna do something else.
Atropine, vinactazine, pralidoxime. We've almost tried everything. Maybe obidoxime? We'd have to be extremely careful with the dose.
It worked! We found it!
Yes! Someone. Great. Good job. Let's go!
The 6th antidote worked! Subject 6 has regained consciousness!
Oh, crispy critters. Finally.
Don't celebrate yet. It could be terminal lucidity. We'll need to observe him a little longer, but we can start preparing his antidote for the others. If we determine it's effective, we'll start treatment in order of severity and length of seizure. If pencils
use actual lead, we'd have lots of dead young people who like biting pencils because real lead is toxic. True.
Phew. That's an immediate amelioration of symptoms. I think we've found our winner. It's strange. I can almost feel the polymer reacting inside me.
It's possible that you're more sensitive to the treatment, just like you predicted.
I think you may have saved my life, Mesmer.
Just don't ever make me have to do this for you again. No more random injections. Got it?
That's asking a lot for a Laplace researcher, don't you think?
Yeah, that is.
This isn't Laplace. You really can be insufferable sometimes. What happened to the power? Is anyone using a respirator? Get them on a backup immediately.
It's not the power. Everything's still running.
Self-destruct sequence activated. Countdown. 15 minutes.
God forsaken, damn it! I should have seen this coming too. God damn it, we just blew up the film. You know what, guys? I literally made this. I literally kind of. You know how I talk sometimes and I say things and they come to existence? I literally said before, well, Vertin and the twins were trying to get to Maxim. I literally said, watch it somehow the building collapses on us. This works too, I guess. Stop speaking things into existence. You talking taboo? Walking taboo? I should not walking. I shouldn't be a walking taboo. I should just be a talking taboo because I talk. You're missing one variable. It's not a research facility without a self-destruct sequence, eh? Yeah, clearly not, because we always need self-destruct sequence somehow. We don't want to leak our research or anything out to people, you know? We gotta get rid of everything. What do you think happened to Maxim Ferdinand twins? Watch him kill a guy, so... May as well be JJK's cursed speech boy. Oh, you mean... Yeah. Well, no, because his works in the way where it's like, oh no, I guess so, you're right. Because when he tells you to do something, or when he says something to you, you do the action, or you do the thing that happens. So I guess in this case, yeah, that is true. I say something, and something happens. So true.
Self-destruct sequence?
Mesmer Jr. and Little X. Mesmer Jr. and Little X. Your parent is waiting for you at the power control room. Repeat. Your parent is waiting for you at the power control room.
Which is why he talks in toppings to not trigger anything, yeah.
That has to be Vertin.
Yes, it is correct, Dom.
I guess we'll have to go find our parent.
Bro, the people I like in that show is like crazy.
Looks like
it's
I don't
so
need
bad.
to worry about your condition.
Okay, well,
are you sure
my
you're ready
favorite
for action?
guy, questionable.
Absolutely. Just
The
as
other
long as
one?
you don't expect
Well,
me
actually,
to
no,
be
never
as
mind.
dexterous as
They're
the
all
twins.
questionable, so never mind. Forget it.
But what about the other patients?
We've got things handled here. We even got the drunk back on his feet. Just go.
We sprint.
Tereshkova has sent out a broadcast to your colleagues. A large number of Maxim's robots appear to be leaving their patrol routes. Given the circumstances, any attempt at evacuation will be a significant risk. Should we proceed?
We have to do whatever we can to preserve lives.
Understood. I will attempt to locate suitable vehicles within the facility. Comrade Doctor, your friends will arrive in 3, 2, 1.
Damn. That was good timing.
What's this about a self-destruct sequence, Vertin? Where's Maxim?
I couldn't stop him. The sequence was activated as soon as he died.
Oh. So I interpreted him doing that as not the thing I thought. Okay, fair enough. Because I thought he killed the scientist guy, but he killed himself, which is like fair enough. Actually, no, I shouldn't say that, because then that just sounds really bad when I say it like that. My general assumption. I should have, well, yeah. Yep, the only meaningful twist. Yeah. Failed to summon his persona. I was gonna say, when he pulled out that gun, I was gonna say, this is not a Persona 3 moment again. We cannot do this. And also, I don't think this is how it works, man.
It appears that Maxim programmed a tripwire into the facility's self-destruct protocols. The only way to abort the procedure is to enter the administrator password, which has been altered. Speculation.
Oh my god, I can't say a name properly. Scandier, his first encounter, hyperkill himself instead of getting help from the kings. Yeah, you're right. Schneider. There you go. I got it.
And only Maxim knows the password.
Because of course he only knows the password. Because that's how it works. It always works like that. God, I want to chuck someone out of the room.
I may be able to use artificial somnambulism to extract information from his dying brain matter, but there is a complication.
Trick me. You already used me as a meat shield. True, you're right. Also, I like how, like, I slightly forgot about that happening to Schneider. My brain anytime I think about her is like with the stupid oranges. That's my like association with her. Just like oranges. Not that apparently, but just her dying and oranges, and I'm like, God dang it. Hello, messaging here in the mid game is relevant.
Let's hope he didn't destroy his hippocampus.
He's been polymerized, right? We already saw that it preserves some measure of the individual's brain activity after death.
But we can't possibly predict how artificial somnambulism would interact with a technology like that. And even so, we know that the polymer doesn't preserve life. It only extends a limited imprint. We can't be sure of the extent or even the stability of Maxim's memories. Diving into a dead man's dreams, even if we were fully equipped, and we're not, we could still end up lost in it.
Nevertheless, what other option do we have?
So, I'll play the mad scientist yet again. It's becoming a pattern working with you two. X, I'll need some improvised equipment. I'll make a list. I don't care if they run on a hamster wheel or marbles running down a course. Just make them functional.
I'll facilitate your every expectation. Left, would you mind giving me a hand?
Searching for keywords. Artificial somnambulism. 0 results found. But I am at your service, comrade doctors.
Artificial somnambulism. I can't say the word because I'm bad. Is actually the thing that makes psych cubes. Oh, I see.
First, we need a glass harmonica. Is there one here?
Unfortunately, the Polymer Exhibition Hall does not contain any musical instruments of that variety.
But it's essential for artificial somnambulism. X, can you build it?
Sure. Give me 4 hours and a room the size of a football field.
This isn't the time for jokes. Left, could you find a suitable substitute?
Searching for exhibits with similar functions and potentially useful raw materials.
Sounds like you could use a little assistance.
Not the fridge! Get away from me!
I can make you a glass harmonica. Just so long as you give me what I need.
Nora, I thought you were out of commission.
Truth be told, I've been trying to get out of this place since the self-destruct sequence started. But I'm trapped here, alone and unloved.
I had to make Nora relevant somehow. True. But I don't want this thing near me.
If only some handsome hero were around to carry me to safety. But since I don't want to die surrounded by a bunch of brats, how about you help a girl out and feed me?
We'll need as much glass as we can find.
Your intuitive grasp of technology is astounding, Comrade Doctor. I have made a recording of your process for future reference.
I know I said you could make it any way you like, but will this thing really work?
I don't know. Check her voice lines. Neither do I.
I'm positively certain. It's an unorthodox design, I know, but the physics are sound.
I'll take your word for it. Now, who's going to dive into Maxim's dream?
Oof, I wouldn't dare be caught with such a hideous man. That hole in his head was practically an improvement.
Me! Let me try!
No, you're the only one who can fix the machine if anything happens.
I'll go. I have experience dream diving.
You may require the assistance of someone familiar with polymer-based technology. With your permission, I will accompany you, comrade.
It should be possible to send you both. I've created an interface on the device that Left can plug into directly.
I suggest against it. We can't afford to lose both of you.
Your concern is noted, Miss Mesmer. But the risks are greater if either of us goes alone.
I'm going to need a long vacation after this. Vertin,
maybe
put
you
the helmet
should've
on.
not came
Left,
for-
plug in. There may be a brief tingling sensation, but don't panic. It won't last.
A tingling?
Yes. One of the side effects of artificial somnambulism.
Understood. Ready to connect.
We trust you, Mesmer Jr. X.
Appreciated, Vertin. I'll fortify the room as best as I can. We should be able to hold out for now.
All right. I'll guide you in.
Alright, time to walk into someone's head. I love going into people's brains. Bro, what is me going into people's dreams and being stuck in a dream all the time? Like, this is not very fun. I don't like being in people's heads. Not very fun. No, thank you.
Mama, when will you be back?
Before you know it, Vanya.
Will I see you tomorrow? Mama?
Hopefully it's hippocampus would survive. True! Because it would be great if this works out. If not, then that would be not fun.
Can you hear me, Vertin?
True!
As I feared, the dream is unstable. There's abnormal data mixed in with Maxim's fading memories. I presume it's coming from the polymer.
I hear you, Mesmer. I think the room I'm in must be Maxim's home.
Oh, oops.
This dream is likely to be different from anything you've
Don't
ever
enter a
handled
mind
before.
unless you want
I
a
don't know
soup
what lies ahead.
of dreams where the ingredients
I'll be
are
ready.
every horror movie
Just keep things
monster
running
and
up there.
horror game boss. True. That's fair.
Hurry up, Vanya.
What was I gonna say? My dreams normally are me being inserted into the media I consume, or like the different types of media I consume, or it's me watching a character that I like from that type of media, just ditching. And for some reason, I am always the cause of it, which I don't know why. It's a very repeated thing. I shrug my shoulders. I don't know.
You'll have to head straight to school after breakfast. Remember what I told you. Wash your hands, keep your mask on, and apply disinfectant as soon as you get home. That's right.
You the cause of death? That tracks. Yeah. It's either, it's always me, whether it's directly or indirectly. So it's either me doing something that actually causes this person to die, or it's like I'm just in the vicinity and something bad happens and then they die. I'm always there. Or sometimes I end up just murdering them and I'm like, bro, what the frack?
No. Mama probably won't be home tonight. Neither will Papa. Have you finished? Off to school then. Let the teachers know right away if you feel ill. Understood? Hurry up, Vanya.
Oh no, we're stuck in a loop. Guys, we're stuck in a loop. No. Okay, Dom, I will redeem the true form later. Just not right now because I'm playing the game and because the temperature's warm right now, I don't want my game to crash when we're so close to being done. So I'll redeem it later once we're talking and doing some other stuff. So for right now, I'll just leave it.
Wash your hands, keep your mask on, and apply disinfectant as soon as you get home.
This subliminal space bears notable similarities to Limbo.
Yeah, sorry, Ab.
Limbo? Like in the Divine Comedy?
The name was chosen based on its similarity to the liminal spiritual realm. We use it to refer to subconscious spaces generated by polymerized individuals.
Very fun. Great.
It appears that this bears a strong resemblance to the space created by your artificial somnambulism device. However, it is not clear if this space is in fact limbo, or a dream, or some reflection of them both.
No, we're stuck. Let me out. Well, I can't get out because we gotta figure out how to fix our problem, but...
Remember, we need to induce Maxim to recall his password. But try not to push him too hard. There's no telling what additional stress might do to the dream state. We're already operating in the margins. Maybe start by collecting clues from the surroundings.
This moment must be from Maxim's childhood. Do you have any idea what's going on?
No.
Speculation. This appears to be during the early months of the plague. During this time, hospitals were overloaded, and doctors were often forced to work long hours, isolated in quarantine zones.
Oh no.
Do you hear that?
They are announcing funerals, Comrade Doctor.
Come here, Vanya. Don't be afraid.
That must be Maxim's father.
Your mama is fine. I got a call from her earlier. She's just too busy to come home. You know, your mama is very brave. She is doing a great service for us all. Someone must go to the hospitals and take care of all the sick. I know you miss her. So do I. But there are others that need her more than we do now. Now your papa has a job to do too. So you must stay here and take good care of yourself until we get back. Don't worry about me, son. I'll send our little robot round to say hi whenever I can.
when you're a kid, your parents aren't around because they have other things, but also, well,
that sickness has hurt many people.
other
but your papa
things
will do
outside
something
are
to stop
preventing
it.
them from doing so. So,
Since robots never get sick, we'll have them keep the world spinning. That is how we will save our land and our people. Promise me, you'll take good care of yourself, Vanya.
The number of deaths had already exceeded 20 million at this point. Soviet society was on the verge of collapse. And the death toll continued to rise until Dr. Sechenov helped to invent the redemption vaccine using his polymer.
well, thank you for the hydrate and the stretch.
You're mistaken, comrade. We're not your parents. Listen, son. Can you gather up your family's papers? Then you'll need to come with us. Your parents... they... Anyway, just follow us. We'll take you to them. Quickly.
I think that might be all that's left of his memories.
Who are you people? Leave me alone!
Maxim, you can still save lives before it's too late. It's time to let go.
This is not.
Why?
This is not going to turn out very well.
Why? The day I left with those men, I saw my neighbor hugging her mother. She was back from the hospital. I remember they had a robot carrying their suitcases. One just like my father made. She survived. She didn't leave her child alone. Why me? Why my family? It isn't right! My mother had saved her!
My father made the robots that took care of them. But they didn't get to come home. They left me alone. And all I had to remember them were the tattered medals the government gave me on their behalf.
I never learned where they were buried. They could be lying in some unknown, unmarked pit. Or buried away ass!
I know all too well how painful it can be to accept your loved one's sacrifice. But we have a responsibility to ensure their deaths were not in vain.
A few memorials, a few medals, then things changed. People stopped remembering. They started saying that it was the collective that saved them. That's right, the collective. The collective.
Okay, I'm not here to say that this, because I think for doing what he did is bad, but it's like, I wish they just did it better, man. Cause like, this is basically just a revenge story, essentially. which like there's other characters in other gacha games that I like that are also basically essentially like that too. I just don't know if it's because there's just to it. Or maybe it's just the way they wrote it here. But I don't know. I'm sure Marshall does. I'm not gonna think about it too much.
What a glorious, heartwarming name. It brings to mind all of those soldiers marching in lockstep in the celebratory parades. Thud, thud, thud. Behold our march to the future, comrades. We will build a new world forged by our hands. Aren't we all so proud of the collective? People's heads became filled with these lies. They forgot all that we had gone through. Or maybe they just wanted to forget. Then the monuments changed. Suddenly, they all had his face, his name. There was no room for any others. Names became mere statistics. Mothers and fathers, children, dead and forgotten in their millions. But not him. He was Dr. Sechenov, inventor of polymer, savior of the Soviet Union. Over and over, all the glory, all the praise, everything went to him and his damned polymer. How can that be? Why does he live when they had to die? How can we go blindly into this world he created? Our graves were just stepping stones on his march of progress. Men like Sechenov only look forward to their bright and limitless future. To them, the sooner the dead are forgotten, the better.
That isn't true, Maxim. Of course, the ones that survive should mourn and honor those they lost. But we also have to move on. Not to forget, but to build again. You let yourself be trapped in the shadow of your loss, but I know your parents wouldn't have wanted that for you.
Don't tell me what they think! It's easy for people like you to think that, to pretend that a few kind words are enough to bury the dead.
I like how he says that, and then I just think about it. I'm just like, bro, lots of stuff happened, man. You don't say that. Me thinks about like the last few couple chapters, and even later on. Oh, or I should say before too. Yeah. Anyways, why do they do this to me and put people? Okay, the person I was thinking about before was this person right here. Capernia? That's, if I say her name properly, that's probably not how you say her name, but her. Where are people? Oh, there are people. Okay. Okay, let's do this.
Prepare to engage.
Alright, let me push a bunch of buttons here and see if I know what to do.
Burton, are you alright? I'm reading a massive shift in the dream space.
We're fine for now. It's just Maxim trying to stop us from exploring his memories.
I hate what this society has become. They forget so easily.
Those pocket watches are whispering something.
Don't listen to them. If they impact your emotional state, it could have unpredictable effects on the dream.
Okay, now I can push buttons.
Magnetic field deployed.
I'll handle the tech support.
Valid data.
The dead embrace you.
Decode complete.
Another unsolvable clue.
Cherish life.
Interacting with polymer. Polymer release function engaged. Repolymerizing.
Oh.
Das betrifft die Brut. Das must end.
My attacks have been nullified. Maxim's threat level has increased. For your safety, please stay close, Comrade Doctor.
They deserve to feel all the pain they tried to bury. It's only fair.
His condition appears to be deteriorating.
Friendly reminder, your emotional disposition may influence the dream's stability over time. Keep steady.
Understood. We'll do all we can to pacify him as soon as possible.
Huh? I have to press... Okay, I don't know what buttons to press, so... Oh.
Magnetic field deployed.
Just a cost for...
There is no end to this misery.
We do this.
Alright, time. Computation check. Befreie dich von den Grenzen des Geistes.
Sacrifice holds me.
I realize this is the most unoptimal of me pressing these buttons for this team, but it's okay. It's fine.
An accurate reading.
A flood of information.
Time for the curtain call.
Oh, just realized this is the first time me seeing this.
That doesn't...
Enough!
The data's coming faster than we can process it. The machine won't be able to handle this much stress for long.
We need more processing power.
Please allow me to help, Comrade Doctor. Searching for computational power call protocols. Search complete. Initiating protocols. Protocols executed.
Okay,
A perfect algorithm. What?
Just a crossword to solve.
Magnetic field deployed. Overclock restrictions lifted. Magnetic field.
Computation check.
Enumeration is a last resort, but sometimes it can work a miracle.
Befreie dich von den Grenzen des Geistes.
I don't even know if I'm pushing the right buttons for the twins, but you know, I'm winging it!
Inherent defect captured.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Interacting with Polymer. Polymer release function engaged. Interacting with Polymer. Repolymerizing. Interacting with Polymer.
Oh, well, I guess it worked. I did something.
This combat will be recorded for statistical analysis and optimization.
I was gonna say, I couldn't... Did we just do too much damage that the health bar was like freaking out? Because the health bar looked the same. We're almost there, you guys. We're almost done. We just have to sit here, listen now. Oh, the space went wonko.
I have a son your age. Maybe you two can play together when you're feeling better.
No.
This is a fine gadget, don't you think? Maybe we should install it in our robot's head.
We're so very grateful. Thank you. Thank you for not abandoning us.
No! Papa? Mama?
Vanya, has our country survived?
Yes, Mama. People are even growing flowers again. I picked your favorites. But I couldn't bring them to your funeral.
Are you taking good care of yourself? What is life like now? Are the people happy?
Life is...
I wish I could see all the latest technology. What can robots do now?
It's all so wonderful, Papa. Mama. We stopped the plague, and now we're going to explore the cosmos.
And what of you, little Vanya? How have you contributed?
Everything has gotten better. I wish you could see.
We're just happy to know things are better now. Though, I admit, I am jealous of you.
Shouldn't you be angry? They're enjoying this world because of you. But they don't even know your names. They don't know what you gave up for them. What I lost for them.
Why should we be angry, son? All that we did was in the hopes that the future would be brighter for our people and for you.
The future is yours now, Vanya. All we want is for you to make it a better place.
Don't let us down.
He won't. I know our little Vanya has grown into a good man.
This conversation is coming a little too after, unfortunately. I hate to say it. But hey, the conversation happened at some point, so...
No.
Still.
Mama, Papa, don't go.
They have to go, Maxim. That's just the way of things. But you can choose to let them inspire you instead of dragging you into despair.
Don't push too hard, Furton. He needs time to process things.
I want to go home.
Warning. Data overflow detected. This space may be compromised, comrade.
She's right, Furton. I'm reading a cortisol spike. You don't have much time before his brain activity shuts down.
Uh-oh.
I need to go home.
His dream state might collapse at any moment. You need to get out of there.
Not without the password. Is there anything else we can do?
Absolutely not. Your safety is top priority. Find somewhere secure now. I'm dragging you out.
Wait, that fluid must be Polymer. It might still have an imprint of his memories. It's our last chance.
Are we doing some crazy stuff? Love that. Actually, no, I don't want to do crazy stuff in a weird-ass space because I'm gonna get stuck. This is not a good
If these
idea.
are his memories, then where's the password?
Did you hear me, Furton? Get out!
Give me more time. I can still find it.
Comrade Doctor, you must leave. I will continue the mission.
What do you mean? How?
My sensors and processing ability are more efficient than yours, comrade. I will have a higher chance of retrieving the password in the time we have left.
Hold on! No!
Damn, you actually made it. That's some good news, at least.
P3? What are you doing here?
We have disabled most of the facility's hostile robots, but we were unable to secure any vehicles suitable for an evacuation. Requesting synchronization.
Oh, well, that's not very good.
Are you alright, Burton?
I'm alright, Mesmer. But left is still inside. Before I got out, she...
Synchronization complete. Please allow me to provide help.
Oh, I see.
Warning. Data overflow.
Left. Right? What are they doing?
I believe this is their method of sharing computational power, though the ballet aesthetic only serves as a personal affectation of the designer.
Oh.
Watch out!
Password and antidote composition secured.
Self-destruct sequence terminated.
Ooh, okay, we're good. We're not gonna blow up. Yeah, good thing, because I did not mean to pop that into existence. Let's go! The building's not gonna just explode. What song again?
What is it? Are you alright?
That song. My emotion module is experiencing a reaction to it. However, I am unable to discern the programming that explains this reaction. Has my programming been corrupted, or do I remember it from somewhere? Please, comrade, may I listen to it again?
It's a beautiful song, isn't it? I suppose even a robot might find it touching.
Touching, yes. Added to database.
Something's irked me this entire time. If the twins were able to access artificial somnambulism, that must mean they have a consciousness. Perhaps they can even dream.
Were we still within your artificial somnambulism? Or was it only limbo after all? Can I dream?
Of course you can. Bots like you and Charles gotta have feelings, right? Why else would he be such a pain in my ass? Seems like a question for another time, though. You two should get yourselves repaired. I don't want the boss to blame me for you ladies falling apart. Damn. There is something familiar about that song, isn't there?
I don't want to keep listening to it, though. Not to say that I don't like listening to it occasionally, but like, you know, looping in my head right now does not help. Okay, before we finish the ending, I'm gonna just quickly take a quick bathroom break, and then I'll be right back. Because I wanted to go earlier, but I was waiting for this section to be done, so I'm going to have my bathroom break now. Okay, I am back. Now we can finish playing the rest of the story.
Have all the survivors recovered?
Yeah, seems like the government is still reeling from the diplomatic fracas, and they've locked down the exhibition hall. But the worst of it is over.
Welcome back. Did you finally
No
bring
news about
my
the twins,
ice cream?
though. I hope they're all right.
Yes, here you go. Here's your
They're
ice
actually coming to
cream.
pick us up. Seems like Dr. Sechenov has already installed them into brand new bodies.
And what about Maxim? How do they deal with him?
I have no idea. Perhaps Dr. Sechenov will know.
Good. I have some questions for him too.
If it isn't our young scientists. What a pleasure to get a chance to see you once again. If only I had time to sit and chat.
It's good to see you as well, Dr. Sechenov.
Oh, yeah. Here's your ice cream.
I am dreadfully sorry to have dragged you into all this, comrades. Yet I must commend you on your heroic efforts during this crisis. You saved many lives, and for that I am grateful. Would you allow me the honor of shaking your hands? I've been wondering how I might reward you for all you've done. I don't suppose you would be interested in studying here in the Soviet Union? I would be more than happy to organize some scholarships and accommodations. You'll have promising careers in the Collective 2.0 project after you graduate. A bright, limitless future awaits.
Of course, we're extremely grateful for the offer. Unfortunately, we have to return to our home soon.
Dr. Sechenov, I must be frank. We're deeply concerned about the safety of Collective 2.0 after these events. Are you really going to proceed with the launch?
Naturally, this Maxim incident has forced us to look deeply into the security of the network. There are no words to express my regret in not anticipating these possible security issues earlier. But we've analyzed the risks thoroughly. My colleagues are already hard at work closing the system back doors that were used, and we've built in an early warning system to detect similar attempts in the future. I'm entirely confident that these measures will allow Collective 2.0 to launch without any further risk. But we cannot step back from the march of progress. The potential benefits to our people and our nation's development demand we press onwards.
The march of progress. I admit, it will be a revolutionary paradigm shift, if it works.
Of course it will. We stand on the threshold of a perfect society. The goal of my life's work, and that of every Soviet scientist.
One more thing, Dr. Sechenov. It's about Maxim.
His body has been taken care of. As for the loose ends, we're still discussing the matter internally. I hope to find a resolution that satisfies everyone. The question remains how he accomplished this attack. Someone must have backed his play for their own purposes. And I suspect I know who. Molotov and I have always had differences. Oh, my apologies. It's nothing to trouble you with. Please enjoy the celebration. You must excuse me for not accompanying you further, but I'm sure you understand I have a busy schedule ahead.
We appreciate your hospitality. Goodbye, Dr. Sechenov.
Goodbye, young scientists. I look forward to hearing about your future achievements.
Why do I feel very pissed off about him? I don't know. Just hearing him talk at the end, just ugh.
Hey!
Did they say Molotov?
Over here.
Yes, they did.
Huh?
This celebration's not too shabby, honestly. You kids want to have some fun before you head out?
Three sodas, please.
If I've got the memo right, the boss is gonna give a big speech before the launch.
What's that formation?
Let me see. The banner says, "Families of Fallen Heroes." In memory of those who sacrificed everything for the Soviet Union.
The sacrifices of one generation fuel the achievements of the next. Even if it takes many generations to get there, those dreams may still come true.
You gotta put that on a plaque, kid. Come on, don't be so serious. Let's have a little music to lighten the mood. What do you say?
Sounds good to me.
You rigged that up in the hospital? Gotta admit, that's impressive. I thought I was a firearms expert, but you managed to make a gun work better with just a music box. You gotta teach me your tricks.
Well, it's kind of a patented technique.
As in Molotov, the usually deployment. Sorry, USSR deployment. Sorry, I didn't read it
They
properly.
seem to be getting along well.
I guess so. I don't know much
Typical
about
boys.
other stuff.
I still find myself thinking about how Left reacted to this song. I wonder what it means to her.
It's a real beauty. Kind of song you might play before you propose to a girl. What's it called?
That would be Waltz of the Flowers, Major.
Yeah. Figures it'd be something like that. Can't shake the feeling I've heard it somewhere. No clue where, though.
Why are they
It
making such
is
a
a
big
popular song. I wouldn't be surprised if you had heard it before.
Why do they keep making this as a point? I don't know why. I don't understand this. There's like a part of me that's just like, I don't understand. It's not getting through to my brain.
Nah, it's more than that. It's sticking to me. Like it meant something to me before I lost my memory. Maybe I really did propose to someone with that song.
I can only imagine they chose the song then.
I think our experiment is coming to an end.
Maybe it was key part in the actual game. Yeah, maybe. Because I'm like, I don't it just seems odd that they keep mentioning it. They had it at the beginning and then they had it at the end here. So I'm thinking that this is part of like the actual game, maybe, like you said, Ab, because there's nothing in the rest of this like story that indicates why. They kind of just like bring it up. So maybe it is. It's interesting though. But I don't like listening to the song on repeat. It gives me a headache a little bit.
Mama, that's my balloon!
Which one?
I don't know which one, but where are they going?
To the future.
Have you decided on a souvenir for Madame Lucy?
Well...
Alright, here we go. We're almost there. We just have this last one and then we're done.
That is unexpected.
Is this the hydrogen cell that you mentioned? It does have a very unique appearance for a power cell, though I take it that this may be a consequence of the alternate technology involved.
No, it's not a power cell. Just a talking pocket watch.
What a remarkable outcome. The object changed entirely during the transfer. I guess this is another fascinating aspect of the stage. An unaccounted variable, like the butterfly effect. A hydrogen cell turned into a chirper. The science of that alone is worth studying, don't you think?
Indeed. I am immediately curious what effect the stage might have on my own body if I attempted to travel through it.
Can we
Would
not?
my robotic shell change to fit the local culture and technology of the destination just as it did Verton's outfit?
Why not give it a try and find out? I can activate it again anytime. It's about time you took a vacation, Madame Lucy.
Should you intend to visit again, I will make certain to register you as legal visitors.
Thank you for your offer, but I am afraid I have to decline. I believe our team is in need of an immediate physical examination after the events they have gone through, in particular, to determine the effects of a certain injection.
Personally, I'm entirely intrigued by the possibility of keeping this polymer in my bloodstream.
Your well-being is top priority in this particular matter, Researcher X.
Can we make it short? The stage could change its destination anytime. I don't want to ruin Madame Lucy's prospects for a vacation.
You'll need a thorough examination, I'm afraid. We can't run the risk that the polymer shifted during travel as well. You can tell Lucy all about our findings while you recuperate at the rehab center.
Fine. You're the boss.
Get going.
While I am intrigued by the prospect of traveling, the changing destinations of the stage do not follow fixed patterns. I am willing to roll the dice, as you might say.
I'll get X to the rehab center and make sure he stays put. Why don't you spend some time here while you can, Madame Lucy?
Thank you for the hydrated Nobu and the stretch.
There appears to be a strong rapport between you and your researchers.
It pleases me to hear you say that. I will take that as a marked improvement of my understanding of humanitarianism. From my cursory reading of Verton's report, I have already learned a great deal about your world. Despite running dozens of simulated scenarios, I still find it hard to pinpoint the divergence between our world's respective technological progression, another fascinating element of scientific discovery.
Scientific development is often shaped by the demands of the environment. Perhaps the unique struggles of your world led to a divergence in technological need, just as they did in ours.
If I have learned anything from humans, it is that their greatest motivation is and has always been survival. It is admirable, even if it can lead science towards destructive paths. The greatest danger lies in giving up and dwelling in the mistakes of the past. I have lived through many generations of human technology and observed their progress firsthand. Setbacks and disasters are inevitable, but there will always be those willing to take risks to bring
Okay,
about
here is
a
the
better
lesson
world.
learned from this in the segment at
Innovation
the end.
is a process that
Which I think we
feels
got
in
that.
many ways like laying track before a speeding train. Too often we only see the hazards ahead when it is too late to change course. But as long as humanity survives, they will learn from those harsh lessons and overcome.
Analysis. Your theory of human progress bears a strong resemblance to the process of natural selection.
Perhaps so. But the random dictates of genetic mutation are a much slower process. I have seen human innovation leapfrog eons of natural development within a single generation. I am excited to see where they will go next.
We finished. We're done. Let's go. We finished it. Okay. Now we can move on to all the other things I was going to do, which is we have a few things. But it's mostly me talking and watching stuff, so. How do I feel about this? I guess while I set up the other stuff, we can talk about this. I'm just going to pull up a different screen. I'll just go into a different screen for now while we talk about this, and then I will, I'll change it back once I'm ready to go. Let me just do this, and then I'm just going to turn this off, and then we're going to just move over here for now. There we go. Okay. I think my statement still stands about, like, not liking this, like, collab as much. Like I said, I don't know if it's because of like certain things not being the way that I thought it was gonna be, or like the way that they wrote some of the parts of the story. Like, I think the one thing that I think out of everything that bugged me the most, I think, is probably that stupid ass blueprint with the handwriting. Cause like that's like at that point, like, what was the point of like writing the story? Because you're basically just telling us the answers to it when the plot of the story is not very complicated already to begin with. So I feel like it's like kind of a bit of a waste. Like, even for like the other collab for Assassin's Creed, like the story was simple, and then like you could probably figure it out really easily. I mean, like, after I learned for Assassin's Creed, like for Ezio, I was just like, when people told me about, oh, it's religion and cults, I'm like, yeah, it's probably religion and cult again. Easy peasy. And then for Cassandra, I think it was her brother, I believe, if I remember correctly. It's been a hot minute. Which is like, they kind of make it obvious and blatant about it because of showing us certain things in the story and such. But then it's like, but then I feel like the way that they at least presented that was a bit better. Because then there was like actual, like, I don't know, I feel like there was like more substance than just being like, you know, kind of what we kind of had here. I don't know. I'm not too sure what was the problem outside of the things that I point out that I didn't like to begin with, but like other than that, I think other than that one thing I didn't like the most, I think that's pretty much it. Everything else was like fine to me to some degree. It was doable. Okay, I'm gonna just check really quick if my my model does work. Okay, I'm gonna go back to the other page. I'm gonna do this and then do this. Okay, there we go. And then we're gonna do this. I gotta find the funny thing that I want to show you guys. So we're gonna look at some things. Okay, like I said before, the 3rd anniversary trailer for the next, I think it's for the main story for Reverse, so we're gonna get main story content. We're gonna watch the trailer for it, so then we can see what's up with the next part of the story, because I don't know what we're gonna talk about next in the main story. Like, if we subtract the last one we had, which was for Laplace, the last one we had was... what was it about? Why do I not remember? It was... was it old man stuff? Yeah, it was, right? It was finding out about the white room, right? Pretty sure. Pretty sure that's what it was. Yes, I'm pretty sure that's what it was. I'm just having a moment of just like trying to think, but my brain is really bad at recalling this. So we're gonna watch the trailer, and then I want to show you guys the funny post, and then maybe look at some Twitter stuff for FGO Fest, because like I said, some of the stuff was kind of funny. But we will deal with that stuff after. Let us watch this first, because I want to see what is up with the trailer and what stuff's gonna happen.
Warning, stage 1 alert. Unidentified intruders in the SPD area. All personnel prepared to engage. This is not a drill.
Oh, it's 3D.
Ensure proper operation of all watchtower
animation.
shelter doors. Emergency response protocols are now in effect. All students must be evacuated.
Oh. Oh, that's...
Found it. Got the backup, Dove. We're safe.
Oh no. Oh, don't let go of it. I don't know what it is, but it's probably important. Oh no, I am right. It is when we found out about the white room, because she does come back. I remember that. Right. Uh-oh. Oh, did they? Oh. Is this coming update for the story where they actually make it to the actual, like headquarters for them? Nice. Oh, she's even here. Dang. Oh my god, I get to see so many people. You know, this is anniversary. They probably did more, but still. Hell. You.
Once you're out, head north. You can't miss it. I'll see you there.
Oh.
If you keep dozing off on your feet like that, the fledglings will start building nests in your hair.
Okay, I'm gonna leave this part because unless you are playing the game, this is more specifically for the game, so I just wanted to watch the trailer, so. More stuff happening, and nothing good. That's basically what this update is, which I wish, like, good things would happen. Holy cinema. That was very good. Even though, like, they don't do 3D animation, like 3D models and 3D animation like they did for this trailer that often, but I find that they do it at least for anniversary stuff specifically, and also any kind of, like, I guess, in some of the more important content that they put out in terms of, like, video related things for in relation to story plot points and stuff, so it's really good. But basically what I've been told about the coming update is just shit is going to more shit. I mean, like, ever since a certain point, it's been going downhill. And then Antarctica's like, oh, maybe she gone. No, wait, no, she was gone before then, and then Antarctica happened, and then she came back, and then everything go back down. Which makes me sad, Joe, because I'm like, bruh, it's worse. I hope that they make my last, like, NPC character a playable character soon. I haven't seen any spoilers because this is on the other server. Technically, this is already. I don't know how many updates were behind on the other server, so. It might be 2 or 3, I feel, at this point. But I have not seen any leaks for any characters from this update. So, shrug my shoulders. Also, I love it how they did the montage of the characters. I basically knew all the characters, which is great. I just like how... I like how when they showed Jay there, they actually had him in one of his skins, which I thought that was very funny. Because I was like, I think for most people that were in that montage of characters that were flashing, I think everyone was in their, like, default, like, their default look. So I thought it was funny that Jay was in a skin, so I thought that was kind of funny. So yeah. But... it's gonna be sad. I'm gonna just have you literally when this update comes out, you guys are just gonna hear me like not complain because it's bad, but complain because I don't want bad things to happen. But yeah, let's move on. Okay, so if you guys weren't here earlier, I talked about this. So I found this floating around on social media. And they're complaining about, like, how the discount rate of these two games, how, like, the price of them both are really high, but one of them has, like, a huge discount compared to the other game, and what type of games are getting what type of discounts. And I saw this. And for more context, a long time ago, we were talking about something. I don't remember specifically what. And I mentioned that there was this really weird Persona game that I saw, that I found a video for, like a playthrough of it, and I watched it a little bit. And I remember, not Persona, I should say. It's more like it's a game that had the Persona art style. So I was like, oh, this is an Atlas game, because I remember the art style of this game and like the playthrough of it that I watched briefly of. But then, like, when we were talking about this, I like Googled it and I couldn't find it at the time. And I tried to describe the contents of it, but I didn't, say it out loud because it was not appropriate. Because, like, the things that I remember about the playthrough and, like, the themes of it is just not appropriate to say on stream. Twitch would not allow me to say these things. So, we couldn't figure it out. I tried to Google it. I couldn't figure out what it was. Oh, I remember you mentioned it last Halloween. Yes. So I saw this, and then I saw this game, which is the one on the left, not Zelda. Because if it was Zelda, I just tell you, it's just Breath of the Wild. I saw this game, and I kind of like looked at it for a minute. And I was just like, why do like some of like why do these girls look similar or like look like I've seen them somewhere before? And then I Googled this game. Because I Googled it. You can Google it if you like. I'm not going to Google it and show you guys because I don't know what pictures might pop up for this game. But this is a game that I was talking about. The reason why I couldn't find it when I looked up a bunch of games that Atlas had made that was not like either like Persona or, before Persona, which was, what's it called? I don't remember what it's called. But basically, none of the games that they are known for and they're very popular, that most people play from Atlas, that have like the Persona-esque like art style. I looked, and apparently Sega also participated in making this game. So I guess I didn't specifically type in the right thing. But I Googled it after. I Googled this game. Apparently this is like a remake version of the original game. But I Googled it. I looked at it and I looked at some of the images and I was like, this is the game. This is the game that I was trying to remember to tell you guys, but I couldn't remember the name of it. And then I said to myself, why was I even watching this playthrough of this game to begin with? Because I was like, I'm not interested in these types of games. So I thought to myself, I was like, what was I doing back then that made me, or I decided to like subject myself to watching someone play this game to a certain degree. Like it was not definitely like a short, like, like a very short video. It was like it's like a playthrough and I watch a good section of it, which then I was like, why did I do that? Like it was just very weird. So I don't remember why, but this is the game, now you know. And I think it's kind of dumb that this is the way that I remember. So we're comparing sale prices for the comparing games. So, yeah. Is Metaphor considered SMT tier of popularity? Yeah. I mean, like, because I was gonna say, like, Persona's very popular for Atlas, SMT, Metaphor. Metaphor's the new one, right? That came out not that long ago that people were playing, right? That's relatively popular. Lots of people played it. If I'm thinking about the right one. So I feel like it's considered popular. I mean, like, I was interested in possibly playing it. I didn't buy the game, but I did watch a couple of my friends play through it. It was definitely very interesting and very fun to watch them play it, and I definitely enjoyed the parts of it that I did watch them do. It's like, I think the problem with me playing Metaphor and playing SMT, because I want to also play SMT because SMT is like, like SMT was before like Persona stuff, right? So like there's a part of me, I think, because Persona has been the most popular game and the game that people play most from Atlas, it's hard for me not to compare it to its predecessor, the thing that made Persona very popular, and then the thing that's like not Persona, but it has some of the elements of Persona adjacent type things, and like, like the, and like Atlas's writing and stuff like that. So it's a bit hard for me not to compare them. I think that's like the problem with me sometimes in wanting to try playing these types of games from the same, you know, companies that, you know, does a good job making their games. It's hard for me to not to make comparisons sometimes. I just looked this up, and apparently the game you had such a jar time describing came out in 2019. Oh. Yeah. It's because, like, I think I had such a jar time, like, trying to describe it is because I don't remember 100% of, like, what it was about. Because I don't even... Because, you know how I said I watched some of this playthrough of it? The thing is, I only remember a very specific, like, the gameplay part of this game. I don't remember any of the actual, like, story elements of the game. And, like, I don't even know if, like, the video I was watching was, like, the first part of this entire game. It could have been just like a random middle section of the entire game that I was watching. I don't remember the context of it, so that's why it was so jarring and so hard for me to remember, but also because I don't remember a lot of like the gameplay section that I even remembered like the most. It was very hard. Persona is just another timeline for SMT with more romance, high school romance, true. But, like, I think SMT is also good because SMT, like, has that, like, darker writing in it that I like. That, like, Persona does have, and it has elements of it, but it just is a lot... It's not as, I guess, dark, I guess, to a degree. I don't know what's the best way to describe it. Yeah, it's not as dark to a degree, but it does, like, talk about these things. It does bring those topics up, and it does address it. But I think SMT definitely does, like, a more better job at that. But this is purely because of, like, I say this because of, like, the very minimal things that I know about SMT, because I've never played it. So, this is just by hearsay. Persona is just more relatable. Yeah. Because of, like, just, like, the themings for each Persona game, right? It's a little bit more, like you said, Dom, more relatable. Whether you've experienced these things yourselves, you know someone who does. It's just like they're topics that you can relate to some way. Whether it's you know, relating to that character going through that struggle, or like I said, you yourself or someone else you know that has had the struggle, right? They're just more like topics that people can grasp onto better compared to like some things I've heard from SMT. CFB is apparently about a love square and nightmares of said square. Oh, I see. Yeah, I definitely did not get that. Like 100%, I do not remember the plot. Like I said, the most thing that I remember the most is the gameplay part of this. But even though that's the part I remember, I still remember very little of what the gameplay is. What I find funny is that with the topics you told me about in it on Discord, the game is available on Nintendo Switch. Does it like I don't remember, like this is like purely of what I just remember and trying to grasp at in my memory. Is it true or not? I couldn't tell you. That's what I'm saying. I don't remember it. So like take what I said, Nobu, with a grain of salt, because I really just don't remember. Like this is as much as like the memory is foggy and I'm trying to grasp at whatever's left. My best example of showing you how bad my memory is like... Wait, actually, no, it's like when Maxim is in like a loop. That's how much my memory is. It's very bad and very like sketchy. So yeah, Switch usually doesn't allow those topics. Yeah. So if it has those topics, then it's either altered or heavily censored. Yeah, I don't know. Because I was Googling this to see if this was the game, and I looked up like the images for it, to just like check. I did scroll down on Google search, and people were writing on Reddit because someone asked like, should they play the original game or this game? Someone said that like this remake version apparently like has a lot of like the story elements or like the content of the story removed a whole lot, or some of it's not there. So I think this is like, I guess their way of censorship, I guess. I'm not too sure. Or you know, making alternate changes to it. So I'm not sure how much that they do or how much little that they did, and I don't know if that's like I also don't know how it relates to like the actual like gameplay and stuff, because I remember the gameplay stuff also not being okay to like stream it. Basically, this is one of those games where I'm like, you shouldn't stream this game. You really are curious and you want to play on your free time, play it on your free time. Like this is not one of those games. But yeah, so I just thought it was kind of interesting that this is how I remembered it, which is by a random post on Instagram of all places. So yeah, I just thought it was funny. And I thought that I should mention it since this was a topic that we did talk about, but it was just a long time ago. But yeah. Anything interesting that I had? I did say that I had things here from Grand Blue Fest. Oh, I guess this was from the... I guess this image is technically from the Shishio anniversary 11 video that I was talking about before that I was watching. Yeah. Which is kind of funny. Just laser beam. I just think it's so funny. Because I didn't expect that. Oh, yes, I wanted to talk about this. In the 11th anniversary PV, there was a section at the end where they had silhouettes of certain characters. And I was looking through all the silhouettes. There was 4 in total. 2 of them I couldn't discern who they were. Because I couldn't tell. Because, like, in Shimoza, when they did the silhouettes, I could tell you which character it is, or I could show you which character it is, and I'd be like, this is the character. And I was like, I can probably discern these silhouettes, but 2 out of the 4 I couldn't figure out. So it's probably someone I haven't seen, or I haven't used them as a support, or maybe I just haven't looked at them that much, so they haven't gotten to my brain yet. But one of them was what is their name? I literally saw them in Shimoza and I don't remember their name. It's literally right there. And I can't remember. Why can I not remember her name? It'll come to me at some point. That's not my point. My point is that they had another silhouette. Tome? No. It's... She eats a lot. I like how that's the one characteristic that I am very that I remember and I grasp about her. I like how that's the thing that I grasp about her character, and it's not anything else. Musashi? Yes. Thank you. It's a silhouette of Musashi, and I was just like, oh, that's you. Anyways, my other point is that they had another silhouette, which was Indra's silhouette. And it was really funny because I saw because the weapon goes first before you see the silhouette. So I looked at the weapon, and then I looked at the silhouette, and then my brain was like, that's Indra, isn't it? It's mostly because like I guess the style of weapon, my brain compared it to like how Karna and Arjuna's look. And then I was like, wait, this is just Indra. And then I also looked at the silhouette. I'm like, that's Indra's general shape. But then I doubted it for a minute because I was like, because the part in his outfit that has like the segmented parts that are like waving around in the wind, my brain was like, does Indra even have that in his outfit? And literally, I spent like 5 minutes doubting myself and thinking about nobody else also has like this general silhouette shape in terms of like body shape and also hair shape. Because I was like, okay, if it's not Indra, then it has to be someone else in that group. But then I was like, no one else's hair looks like this, or their body shape doesn't look like that. And if it was anyone else, I would be able to pull it out of my brain. Because I like those characters. So I was like, it has to be Indra. So I literally Googled what he looks like, and I had like the silhouette and like his image. Like I had to like stare at them side by side next to each other and be like, "Yep, this is Indra." And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I guess I'm just bad at looking at this. But I was proven wrong because I was right. So I shouldn't doubt myself when I think I know who it is. Which I think is also kind of sad and funny that I was just like, "Oh, this is Indra." So yeah. Oh yeah, this is more just funny, cool laser beam stuff, which is funny. Oh, this is from the Triple Z anniversary stuff. What is this? Oh, this is like, oh yeah, this is stupid drama stuff. Not drama stuff, but whoever commented this is like really dumb. This is for like the this is a comment about the anime for a gacha game that I play called Twisted Wonderland. They're making the second part of the anime coming out in December, and someone commented this, and I think it's really dumb. If I remember what it says. You have to be careful because Indra has an enemy form that's different than servant form. Oh! I didn't know that! I didn't know that! Well, no one told me about that, Nobu, so I didn't know. So, I don't know. I shrugged my shoulders. I put my hands up in the air and I make the big shrugging shoulders, like, movement, because I don't know. No one told me. I just know this guy is this guy. That's it. Actually, I don't want to read this again, because it's also... Is it actually dumb? Blah 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 blah. What does this mean? Be popular. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is kind of dumb because this person who commented this, I think this is, I don't know. I think this is assuming. I think this is the person who wrote this is a dude who wrote this. Cause for the anime that they're making for the gacha game that I play, they're doing it based off of like the manga, which the main MC is basically replaced with actual characters made for the manga. They also have different gender and different personality. So like for the first part that they already made, the main character is a dude. And then the second part of it, which is this coming part, is a female. And then the third is another dude, and the fourth one is another female. They're very different from each other with their personalities. Also, they're very different in terms of their appearances. Like the third guy, or the third part and the second guy, he's definitely not your stereotypical like I guess like desirable, I guess, body shape, if you want to call it like that. They're bigger in size, so there's also different body shape representation. The second girl in the fourth part, she has a more like garu, like fashion style, if you guys know what that is. Basically, it's like the how do I explain it? It's like the not like the heavy makeup and exaggerated makeup, but it's definitely a little bit on that kind of way. I don't know how to explain it without making it sound bad. It doesn't look bad at all. But they're definitely very different. And people were talking about, because in the first part, they had the MC from that part in the trailer art, but then they decided not to put the second MC, which is the female, in the official artwork for the part. And this person is just saying, TLDR, women, I'm not going to watch because women in my all-boys school and all-males show. And the other person's like, just because you don't like women doesn't mean anything. And I'm just like, that is true. Because I really think this is dumb. Like, if your reason for not watching something is because of women, bruh. Do something better with your life, man. It's, it is, I don't know what you're doing. I thought this was cute, because I think I showed this before. Because I think one of the new products that they made for FGO is a stand. It's like a, basically it's like a, it's a full-size cutout of Indra wearing a shirt of Arjuna on it, which I think is very funny. And it is according to someone who owns it. And they posted it on Twitter. I saw it from one of the artists that I follow on Twitter that does FGO art. They took a picture of themselves next to it, and I was just like, they did make it an actual one-to-one life-size version of him. Because I was like, I don't know actually, because they don't tell you the actual heights, but I can surmise that Indra is probably around the taller end of like the 6-foot people. So then I like measured and I did some good old fashioned game theory measurements when you're looking at an image to deduce how tall certain things are, to figure it out. And I will say that it is quite close to 6 foot. So I'll say it is the most accurate that we can get of this. I just think it's very funny that they did this drawing of Indra wearing said shirt again. I think it's very funny and very cute. Oh, this one. True. This one. I saw this and I'm like, this is relatable only to me, which is, it's unfair that in the summer event, only female servants get new alternate versions. I don't know if this might be Japanese. Yeah, Japanese. New voices or new phantasms, while male servants are stuck with just same graph updates. Male servant fans have the right to feel love too, right? This is also in Japanese, so this is like a rough translation of it. Because I don't feel like reading it in Japanese and translating it to you guys. I just think the artwork is kind of funny. Because I relate to this. Very relatable. No one else here relates to it, but only me. Oh, I saw this at FanFest. It's so funny. Here, I'm gonna pause the video. Because we're gonna watch it from the beginning. So at FanFest, they do this sometimes if you've never been to like a to FGO Fest or any kind of like fan fest or anything like that. They do one for another gacha game that I played, which is GBVS. Sorry, GBF, not GBVS. That's the fighting game. GBF, which is Grand Blue Fantasy Fest. They usually have like basically like actors or people who cosplay as certain characters. And it's really funny because they have the person that's cosplaying as Gil do something very funny. So I thought it was really funny. He purposely dropped his hat, so then one of the staff had to pick it up and put it back on him. I think it's really funny because I'm just like, I just like it. It's just funny to watch. Because it's not like I accidentally did it. It's just I purposefully did it. And he even stands there. He doesn't even... Which, I mean, it's fair. You're supposed to play your character, but like at the same time, I just think it's really funny. I think it's so funny, but I think it's also I think it's funny, but it's kind of cute. More FGO Fest, which is funny. I can tell whose feet these are. Actually, I don't remember his name. It's the kid with blue hair, the glasses. Does he have a book? I'm pretty sure he does. We meet him in an earlier Singularity. It's for London, right? I'm pretty sure. Anderson, thank you. This is cool. No, sorry. I wish this was cool. This is Gil. This is awesome. My brain is so, like, bad. It just doesn't want me to acknowledge Gil. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, which I think is kind of funny. Okay, I understand why Gil and Oz is here, but I don't understand why Anderson is here. I don't know if this is specifically for, like, something that happened at FGO Fest, so that's why. So much of this year. This one. Does it say specifically why these three are put together? No, it doesn't say. Nope. We don't mention why. So I guess something happened at it happened during the event, so that's why some people did this. FGO Fest tends to be Comic-Con, so fair enough. Also, I found this too. This is cute. I like how Karna's just trying to get in between these two. Self-inserting myself here. Oh yeah, I also saw this too. I want that. I'll eventually get all of you. It'll happen. Also, Tiny Nobu here. I just think it's I think it's very cute. But I also think it's kind of funny how Tiny Nobu just exists. I also found, like, on the Japanese YouTube channel for FGO, they had like a music video, I think that's what it was for this. Is this in an arc or something in the game? Because, like, it seems like it, or something. There's something happening. I just didn't understand because I was like, it's probably something else that I haven't played. Usually it's the literature servants that get featured. Oh, I see. Oh, it's one of the mini Nobu creatures. That's Shinsugumi mini Nobu. I see. Very cute. Oh yes, there was a the reason why people did fan art of Cool Alter like this is because there was a standee at FGO Fest of him in this outfit. It's so good. I love it. It's so pretty. Okay, but I also found this, and this was a horrible thing that I had to run into. So yeah. Oh, I also saw this, which I was very happy. Which is FGO insights from the data ranking of servants with the most grand designation. 1 to 4 star edition. Now released by 7 Night Class, which I think is funny because my boys are there. My boys. Okay, well, not my boy, but my boy, and it makes sense that he's here. My man's my two. What? My favorite servants, and also close in that list of, like, top 10 other servant I like, which is great. I'm just so happy. And then later on here, and then we get Caster here again too. So I'm like double coup, great. At least if Gil's on this list, at least it's Caster, so that's good. And then the other 2 boys in the assassin class, which is great. And then Nobu, you get put here in the berserker class, which I think is kind of funny. So, yay! I love it when people pick my dudes, which is great. Oh, here, I found it. Here's the standee. I saw this standee. Someone took a video because it actually, like, there's like voice lines being played for the standees. I just have the video muted. But I saw the standee and I was just like, bro, if stealing standees was not a bad thing to do, I would have stole this standee and brought it home with me if I was there. So I thought it was really funny. Oh yeah, I guess I found this, which this would be my nightmare. I wish this never to happen to me, but who knows. Oh, and then I saw the I also saw some of the other standees. I found this one of Oz, which I thought this was very Very cute. I just like his little lions. They're so cute. I also thought it was funny that he had like just balloon flowers on his arm. I just thought it was kind of funny. Oh, I guess also this was one of the Essence card artworks, I think, that got released for the anniversary. I could be wrong, I think, and some other cards got released too, I think, for Japanese server question mark. I could be wrong. And this is the part where I doubted myself again, because I know at the back that's Ichikata, and then I stared at the person in the front, and then I was just like, wait, this is Karna, right? And then I was like, no, wait, I might be wrong. And then I doubted myself again. I was like, no, it can't be literally anyone else that I'm thinking about in my head, because skin complexion doesn't work, and also the hair does not work either. So out of process of elimination, I said I'm not gonna doubt myself. But I do like it. It's very good. My dudes are in it. I love it. I like how this person drew this fan art of Indra in the Arjuna shirt, and also with the small bag with the Arjuna like plushie. Because at sorry, not Fan Fest. I keep calling it that. At FGO Fest, they were selling like little pouches to carry like certain characters that were made into like little dolls. And I thought it was really funny. So this person just combined the things all together. So Sword Fest. Thank you. That might be easier for me to remember. But yeah, so I thought this piece of fan art was funny. It's okay. I think it's just so funny. Like, it makes sense that Indra likes Arjuna. I just think it's kind of funny that he just does. Like people that just draw this. And also I think it's just funny that they have an actual like cutout of Indra just wearing a shirt with like Arjuna on it. I just think it's funny. It's great. It's good and it's funny and I enjoy it. But I still think it's kind of like not crazy, but I think it's just funny. And I enjoy it very much so. Okay, I think that's everything that I wanted to show you guys. Yeah, that's everything. Now I can go back here. Okay. So I think I talked about this before. Which is the week that I wanted to play FGO on stream. Because I still want to play FGO on stream. I know you guys, like, I talked about this before. Nobu said, like, you guys made me play FGO on stream so I would actually play more of the game and progress in the story. Nobu, I have a question. Is there any more events coming up after anniversary stuff? Or after this one that's currently running? Because if not, then I'll be focusing on playing main story. Because I said the anniversary update for Reverse apparently is going to release the same week that I want to play FGO, which is August 13th, which is that Wednesday is August 13th is, I believe, a Thursday. I wanted to play FGO that week, starting the Wednesday and then playing it the following week on Tuesday and Wednesday as well. Sorry, then maybe I started the Friday and then Tuesday. Point is, I wanted to play it for a week. I could play it for a week. But the thing is, though, is that now because Reverse Anniversary comes out that same week, I would have to play it, and then I can't play FGO. So then I was like, oh, should I finish the last Pseudo Singularity on my own time? And then once I get to Lost Belt, once I'm finished everything, I get to Lost Belt, I find time to stream Lost Belt because I feel like that's more entertaining for you guys to watch me experience, because I haven't gotten there yet, and for me to do. Because I don't know, I feel like we've been talking about it, and I've been interested and hyped up about it, but I haven't gotten there yet. Nothing for about a month since current event is attached to Ordeal Call 3, which is current main story. You know, I don't forget. What do I not forget, Nobu? What am I not supposed to forget? I forgot something, didn't I? Which is okay, but the problem is about this event, Nobu, is this is for Ordeal Call 3. And it's for the prelude. I'm not gonna remember once I get there. Like, I might remember some things. Like, it might, I don't know, by the time I get to it, which is I don't know when, it might trigger my, like, long-term memory, and maybe I'll have to sift through the drawers of playing this event. So I don't know how much I'm gonna remember this. You still have to do main interludes that happen before Lost Belt, like, Seraph. That's true. Do I have to do that? Like, I know it's there. Do I have to? Will it be necessary? Will I not understand Lost Belt stuff if I don't do Seraph? I know because we talked about it because we were talking about it and I said, I didn't watch the anime. And then we were talking about it, we play it and stuff like that. But do I have to play it? Okay, what else is in that? What else is in that section now that I think about it, other than Seraph? Because I always forget to do it is because on the main page, it's not in the section that I think it's in. It's all the way at the bottom. So you have to scroll all the way at the bottom and I forget about it. Introduce beasts before they became a class type. But like, would it matter to me? Because I think of it as a class type. Well, like, other than that, is there anything there that, like, I would need to know, I guess, in order to play Lost Belt? Because then if there is, then, like, I'll play it. But then if I don't really have to, then, like, I'm not gonna... Not to say I'm not gonna do it, I'll just do it on at a different time. I'm not gonna do it, like, now. So these are failed beasts that became a normal class. Ew. Oh, so what you're telling me is I should play it. That's what you're telling me. Because for some reason, okay, I have my game open. Because I clicked thing. I didn't click this thing, and then it's telling me I clicked things. Stop. Stop, game. I did not click anything. Yes. Did I not fit? Okay, sorry. I was looking at the event because the game updated and popped up stuff. So I was like, is there more stuff and I just didn't finish it, or am I just going like crazy? Anyways, I keep thinking it's in a different section. I keep thinking it's in the same section as like a daily quest and interlude for Seraph, and I keep forgetting that I have to scroll down all the way to the bottom. In the interlude section, which I don't know why. Plus, at least with Seraph, they have characters that become relevant in Ordeal Call. Oh, fine, I'll play it. Also, it's really funny because oh, they have like there's like 5 interludes here that I haven't played. I only have like 2 of them. Apparently, I only got 2 of them. Which is Seraph, and then apparently the Christmas one, which I think is kind of funny. The other 3 I probably can buy in the shop. I just haven't bought them in the shop, which I probably should at some point, but I'm not gonna buy them right now because I haven't played any of them. A part of Beast, they throw alter egos at you. It's class, not just calling people altered. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, fine. I'll play it. Which means I have a lot of things to do, because, I have so many things to do. I just want to play the funny next part, and then I have so many other things to do. God damn it. I hate this. Oh, well, I guess this is what happens when you don't play the game for a very long time and you decide to pick up the game and there's a lot of content that you didn't play, so it's inevitable. It do be like that sometimes. So, I guess I'll be playing all that stuff before we get to Lost Belt. Well, at least I have to at least finish those things, those 2 things, and then once I finish them, I'll ask if there's anything else before we go back to it. But yeah. Other than that, we're gonna be playing Triple Z tomorrow. Because the update came out last week. Like actually like last week on Tuesday. So it's been a week now. So I want to get to it. So then it's not just sitting there forever. Technically, okay, like technically we could play FGO on like the Wednesday next week for like one stream, but I think it's kind of dumb if we just play for one stream one day and then we just go to reverse. Because then like the last 2 weeks of this month we have WUA and HSR to do. And then maybe we could probably play in September. Play FGO in September. This is like me being like, I hope we can, but I don't know. They're called main interludes because they were introduced as an event but are tied directly to main story. The current event may be added to the shop as a main interlude since it's tied to Ordeal Call 3, so if you forget about it, you might be able to play it again just to remember what happened. I'd rather someone just give me a TLDR because I actually played it, but I just am forgetful and I forget. Because realistically, okay, because like realistically, if you're like everyone else, aka you, Nobu, and everyone here in chat who plays it, and is caught up with the content, you just play the event and then you just play the main story, which then that's like the point. But then like for me, I'm just like, I don't want to play it again. I played through it. It's just it's gonna be for a long time before I get there. I should just write, you know what I should do? Because I just played it, I should write a TLDR sticky note on my computer and then go back to it when I get to it. See how much I read my own note and it makes sense to me or not, but also so I can write a TLDR so then I can not have to play through it again. It'll be funny. Future me will have a fun time reading my own notes, which I don't know if it will be actually that good or accurate, so yeah, I don't know if I should do that, but I feel like it would be funny if I did so. I feel like if I had less gacha games to play and less of ones that I had to play daily, I could probably get more done in FGO. Or if I had more time in my day, honestly, it'd be great. But I don't, unfortunately. Sometimes I wish I had other friends or other people play some of my accounts from my other games, because then it would make my time go by faster, but oh well. It is just that way. But anyways, I am done for today. I'm gonna head off to sleep. Like I said, tomorrow we will be playing Triple Z. We'll be playing the update for that. And then we'll hopefully finish it in probably 2 or 3 streams, somewhere there, as we normally do at this point with that content. Thank you for coming, Nobu, Dom, App. Who else I'm trying to think? Sorry. Animo, if Animo's still here. Chip, Evie. I think that was Nono was here to just say hi. I think that's everyone. Bye bye, see you later and sleep well. And don't let the zombies bite. I will try not to let that happen now. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow for Triple Z update. And if not, I'll see you guys next time. Alright, bye guys. Bye bye.